Hey, Judge, could I give you a contact?
Okay, what is it?
255-506.
I need one more number. 0 at the end, maybe?
Sorry, 4 5s. 2555506.
4.
Last name James. Did that one work?
Yes, I got it.
So, yeah. Yeah. So we did file a bond violation on the new law violation. But the case manager did reach out to me. We did kind of look at the GPS points and everything because he does have one with an exclusion zone.
Is it the same, or is it our CW?
No, they have like a similar first name, but
Can I give you a cause number?
Yes, sir. It's the 25555.
06.
It's pulling up right now. You're actually just working a little slow.
So he wasn't in violation with his GPS or anything. However, the case manager did want to let me know
Violation,
that.
I picked up a murder case.
Well, yeah, of course, but I just want to let you know in relation to the GPS device and his exclusion zone, there's nothing. However, they did let me know that he does have a no weapons condition and the alleged murder was done with a knife. So what would it be, a technical violation?
Yes, sir. I'm just gonna read straight to the video now.
Yeah.
Screen
Yeah, yeah.
let me know. Maybe a little long.
Also in JPC, whenever he was given his felony conditions, he looked at our JPC officer and said, refused to sign and then said about the conditions. So.
Who that?
I remember this guy.
Looks like,
He's after the
Yeah, part of the problem is murder hasn't screened yet, so we're just never read all of them, so I'm trying to.
But what Fleischer said, it's not our complaining witness.
It looked like it. He has no contact with Francisco Hernandez, and I believe the victim for the murder case was a Frank, maybe, but different last name.
It's a Frank Cartwright.
Okay.
His exclusion zone is Jensen Street, and the murder alleged to occur on Jensen Drive. So, I don't know, we did check the GPS though, and there was no violation in that aspect.
For tomorrow, so we can address it.
do you still want to hear anything?
Yeah, I want to know what happened. Please.
Looks like the Texans were investigating a sudden murder from Cartwright that occurred in the Popeyes parking lot at 9503 Johnson Drive. The detectives arrived on scene and withdrawal to the crime scene and made contact with another officer who advised that when they arrived at the crime scene, they met with HFD and located the complainant outside the business for multiple times. Time of death was around 7:48 on the night of the incident. They interviewed a witness, with manager at Papa John's.
Papa John's or Popeyes?
This is I think he's just, that's just background information, Your Honor. It's in 2920 Tidwell Road, so I don't know if it's, I don't know what type of business that's close by. During his lunch break, he walked to the gas station, located directly south, and said he was leaving the gas station, walking their beef, when he saw two males fighting in the Popeyes parking lot. Stated he was about 20 yards away, and described the defendant, gave a description of a black man in his 50s, gray beard, short, thin, gray hair, wearing a gray bucket hat, blue jeans, and a regular t-shirt. He described the defendant to be appearing homeless by his parents. The second individual, the complainant, So the altercation, they were already physically fighting each other when you saw them. Punches. The defendant fell to one knee and he continued to strike complainant. And so at this point, in the altercation, the complainant grabbed his neck, he had a sharp wound in his eye. And you can see a large amount of blood coming from the complainant's neck. The defendant then walked away, and the witness could see that he was holding a knife in his right hand. But 2 to 3 inch long blade. The witness went to provide aid and observed other apparent knife to the complainant's body, called 911, and the complainant died.
Okay. We'll put them on for tomorrow here.
Information on this affidavit is true. You have a seat.
Although he might have felony court, so like.
So, Your Honor, a little more information. So, in the DIMS on our assault bodily injury, all the DIMS said was 4,900 chance. So they have to drive through.
So she's saying it didn't ping on the GPS though.
Yeah, because we have Jensen 3 as the GPS exclusion. So I'm trying to look it up right now and see like.
I'm a fourth one too. But okay.
Well, I mean, let me see how close that is, like, the medicines.
Yeah.
What's the mother?
Assault address.
This is 49 here. Either way, these are about 4.1 miles from each other.
Okay.
So he's still in violation. Yeah, it's like straight down. Yeah, Judge, even with the corrected address, it's still about 4 mile distance, so he still wouldn't be in violation. Well, from Mr. Davis, from Mr. Davis. I'm sure, I'm not trying to say things, something been given, you can check out the magistrate, it's in processing right now, so I don't see, I'm ready up and so on his role. He's no 176. You're ready to go to. Yeah, but for that one, if they need to keep this, we can like let them know at least we have it live.
Hey,
It's a plea, Judge, I don't know.
you ready now?
I'm ready.
I'm just ready.
Oh, Mr. Sahara, I'm gonna show him. That's all the cover is that he's wearing this under cabinet. Convicted for felony in this state or any other state.
Yes.
And they asked me the judge to place you on community supervision.
Yes.
This is your signature right here.
Yes.
Thank you. And then you can take your vote off there with the vote. Go ahead. Where's this?
What's the last name?
Sagara, Sagarra.
Thanks. All right, good morning, Mr. Zagara. Sir, you're charged with assault causing bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. It's not the same complaining witness in the ag assault, is it?
No, it's not. It's not.
It is not, Your Honor.
I'd like to do a TRAS though. You know, I think that that's, I mean, we now have a bunch of cases. They're like violent cases. This is not a good way to go through life, man. You know, what do you think happens when you try to get a job? They pull all this stuff up. They're going to think that they're going to give you, really, the more convictions, the more cases you pick up, all you're doing is you make life more difficult than it already is. Life is difficult as it is. You rack up more convictions. You think you're making it easier?
No, Your Honor.
You now stand charged with assault causing bodily injury. You're facing a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You're also charged with terroristic threat. I'm assuming that the terroristic threat is going to be dismissed.
Yes,
right?
Your Honor.
So what they have offered you is a 6-month deferred. This is a type of probation that if you complete successfully, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. But you need to understand, Mr. Cigar, you give up nearly every right known to man by entering into this agreement. And if you fail at it, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. We're going to have a hearing and you're looking at an entire year in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor, I do understand, yeah.
First thing I think that we should do is do a TRAS to see, you know, what conditions you may need, because I don't know if this is everything that you may need. You know, there's some kind of anger issues here that the last thing I mean, look, we just have a guy who has an assault. He just now picked up a murder case. We don't want that with you, right? So
Right.
That's why I think that TRAS is important to find any issues that we need to address. For you to complete this successfully, you must do an effective decision-making class, a 4-hour anger management class, no drugs, alcohol, 10 hours of community service. No contact with either of the complaining witnesses in this case. Give me children, Mr. Cigar.
No, sir.
Being with yourself these days.
Just
Do you have a job?
working and, yes, sir, yeah, I have a job and just,
Is it a full-time job?
yes, sir, yeah.
Okay, you must maintain full-time employment. Did you graduate from high school?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Aside from what the TRAS says, Mr. Cigar, I will make you a deal. If you do well, I'll take you off of this probation early. But if I find that you become a danger to my community, if you pick up a new case, if you test positive for anything, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, I do.
You're giving up the right to a trial, the right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you are stuck with us until you complete it or it gets revoked. And like I said, if you violate this probation, I will issue a warrant. I'm going to put you in jail. I'm going to bring you back out and we're going to have a hearing to see how much possible time you could be doing. And it's a lot. Do you understand?
I do understand, yes, sir.
Okay, man. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Or I'm sorry, how do you plead to the case? Guilty or not guilty?
Yeah, guilty.
I'm not going to find you guilty. I'm going to withhold that for 6 months. And then see how it goes. All right. Good luck. sir. All right. Thank you. Go.
I'm sure. Same thing. Member Brown? Yeah. I don't think so. It won't be an issue. We still get to see rather than know that by that time we'll admit it. Jesse Espinosa, Your Honor.
Okay.
TRS 417, accepted in the PTI. Just need to reset till
Is he
after.
here now?
Yes.
So let's send him for a TRAS now instead of waiting till the 17th. He's been approved, right?
Yes, Judge.
Let's send him now since he's here. He's already here. Might as well be efficient. And then
Available for
we'll-
Judge.
Yeah, we'll set you off for like 2.5 weeks. Okay? All right.
Should I just have him wait to talk to,
Yeah, just wait. Shatori will call him up and then make sure he's in here and then we'll send him to do it now and then we'll set you off.
and just get a 2 week reset, you said?
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor. Maybe excuse?
For sure.
April 30. Okay, got it.
I'll tell him to just wait and you guys take instructions.
Yeah, so I'm here this morning. This morning, he did say what the, he didn't submit it, he basically said I have to do this with modification, but I have to go on.
So I think I can never cheat.
Okay.
That's just like in here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the court manager on his misdemeanor cases was very, very thorough, so.
Yeah, I don't know if they can do it too much more often.
Yeah.
But I would for what's that?
I actually may have to get the line over once of the kids to it too. so.
First thing. It's a word of the week.
Yeah, I think he's gonna put him on tomorrow in here, but I really think I don't want that, because he's in processing, he'll have most likely go to felony. So he'll probably be here Monday. Yes. I'll say that as you. And then it's
Just not like.
I just want to be clear.
I'll do top. Yeah, I think these ones. That's just, okay. I work shoot. Yeah, of course, too. That's where I work for two. Everybody's been.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Pretty cool.
I would remember that way after.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, okay. Whenever you call me, I'll be ready.
We're looking for it.
Yeah.
I thought you're usually the person on here announcing like it's WWD. Next up. Play my walk up.
No, just.
I'll go up.
This is the court, yeah.
Yeah, so he's pretty.
Yeah.
But I also.
Yeah, well,
I'm really personal.
Juarez, Gino?
Are you leaving your food around?
Well, like next week. You told them.
Right.
But if you want to talk to them. I'll excuse you.
I sure could, you know, do it for it.
Oh, Fred.
I wish it was.
So we gave him a rib for them.
Oh, we're the red, huh? But I don't just.
Yeah.
I don't really like.
We can because we have space. Problem. On stock is one of those. Yeah. It's like. It's one of those. Yeah, exactly. Then you put in the beans. Yeah, we do the same thing. We'll make our.
I'll move the chairs. Perfect.
All right, so you just. I love it, yeah. Did they provide an offer? Okay, how?
I normally don't like grapes either, but it's shots. If it's there, I take a piece. I wouldn't go off and order it, but if somebody said, hey, you want to cook it, I would.
Chili's.
For 21 days.
Hey, that or stuff.
Really?
Like they're right. I think the attorney's talking to me.
Good morning. You said you saw your loves. How did you? Yes. So what did you concern?
Goodness, yeah. Can I ask you a question? And that's around that? It's because I see the. He's gonna stay. Okay. So, sometimes you go on the neighborhoods and when you have, they have to be supervised by the state. I have to be those because sometimes that every given. So better than having states. For those to be valid, I had to get for various ones, so sometimes you will see both of those.
Okay, sorry, that's a little confusing. Okay, but now I know. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. Oh, you just stepped off. You would step off. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, here's.
Sorry.
This one, you gotta come back on there, you go wrong again. I keep being angry, see, on the. Was it either?
Oh, it's better to be with that.
As a part of
You know, for yourself, for your outfit.
So I should like to read. Other than his mother, do you like to drive? Very next week. Weekend.
All the last this, I have this video.
So I can do like some areas and then before I put them in the rack after I smoke them, I put some brown sugar and with the seasoning, right? And then I do some honey on it.
Oh, you can.
And then
Yeah.
put them like that and then over wrap them and I get juices. So good.
I'll say that.
Sweet.
But I don't think about it.
It's good, you just, you don't add it in honey. Because that's the thing of the sweetness and it gets the, I guess the sticky consistency, like the bait, like the, I don't know how to say it.
I'm not a make like open baked.
No one. Potatoes that are baked too.
Yeah. I said something great.
Yeah. But you don't have to. I don't know.
I tried it once.
That's what maybe I thought they're really lamb.
Is it like?
It's lamb.
Oh, look at you, lamb over there.
Right? No.
I don't know either. Good.
Dip it in that sauce.
Yeah, but.
Oh, cheese sauce.
With the melody.
You know that sauce is that nut, right?
Oh my God. Just don't tell it anything anymore. These are all the juices.
The blood.
No. No.
So what they do is they count it, right? And what it means, they
I don't
put it
think.
in, and then they boil it.
This must be. Oh, well. I haven't seen
I'm
it.
just
I
kidding.
haven't seen it on TikTok. If it was on TikTok.
So we were on TikTok yesterday with that guy that had like 20 cakes and shit. The guy just looked at me and I'm just like. You got so much advice in tattoos are correct. And it was on Dizzy Henry. She posted it. I was like, oh, okay.
And she's like, she's like.
It's so funny. Yeah, it's funny.
He wants us to take issue with
Okay, raise profile. Better get you that. So what?
Because this is.
He probably think he owes $4.96. Ask him, because he probably looking like this, like the final $4.96.
You have to go to.
That's crazy.
You gonna pay the $4 for him?
I would. $4. You pay it forward. I didn't even, I thought he owed, see, I didn't even look down. I only seen the $4.96. That's how you know I don't like.
And I work with people, I guess you're going, hey, they weren't supposed to be issued. I love it. What?
People still play that?
Okay, so this one does. But I'm like, I'm not trying to get very addicting. But it's gonna take me a lot of paper while I'm sitting.
I know you want me.
No, I'm biology. What do you have to add up to? It's an alphabetical assignment on the chapter.
Working on good. He only owns $4.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay. No. I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me know. No, I'm not. That's so sorry.
And I was like, oh, I thought he owed $4.96.
My fault. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Hi, Greg. Come on. Ready? Yeah.
Approach on Keenan Hopkins,
Okay.
reconsidering the no driving affidavit,
Is
Judge.
this person here?
She is.
She is? Come up, Miss Hawkins. How's it going? How's it going?
Oh, good. Thank you.
How has it been not
Oh,
tough, isn't it?
yeah.
Sucks. Living in a city as big as Houston without the ability to drive blows. You know, and the only thing that I'm trying to get to you is to understand that it's a privilege. It's not a right. You know, every single day on our streets, someone is dying from some kind of alcohol-related collision. That's what we're trying to impart to you here, to take it seriously. It's not a joke, you know, and the last thing I want is for something like that to happen here. You understand? All right. I'll take off the restriction. Okay.
Judge,
What does she have now? I want to make sure that she has an interlock for now, just for a limited time.
Judge, if I could speak to that briefly,
Sure.
just to reassure the court that she fully understands the court position. I had her research and write an essay on alcohol-related accidents and fatalities. We can turn that in and take a decision-making course. Her case is a stop for expired registration, no accident. You got the blood this morning, it's a 1-3. She has no criminal history. So I would ask the court that to use this, the research she's done in the 28 days without driving at all, to to understand that she gets it. And if we can not have the interlock, as would have been if she didn't have an open container, that we proceed further and let us do the work of getting the discovery move forward.
Okay.
I can turn both those in.
I want you to know, I will act to your lawyer, but if I find that you're using alcohol, I'm gonna blow a gasket. I'm really just gonna lose it. Just don't. That's all I'm asking you to do. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. I'll take a look at this. I'm gonna acquiesce to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Just don't. Life is too short to spend the next month in a 6x9 box. All right? Okay, man. Good luck. Thanks, Greg.
Maybe be excused.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you get the blood from me?
Hi. Good morning.
I have two arraignments this morning.
Okay, are you ready?
First one is Elijah Piper.
You want to bring them up?
Mr. Piper.
Did you say Trahan?
Yes, Elijah Trey Piper. Piper's name.
Piper.
I'm signing to the cell, just in there. For confidence.
Good morning, Mr. Piper. Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On April 3rd, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, an officer was dispatched for a driver who passed out behind the wheel. The officer arrived and observed the motor vehicle stationary and turned on. The defendant was identified by his driver's license. The officer observed the defendant asleep behind the wheel. The officer looked at the defendant who appeared disoriented and fumbling with the door handle. The officer observed a strong odor of alcoholic beverage emitting from the defendant, red glossy eyes, and the defendant was unsteady on his feet. The defendant told the officer to get one drink. The defendant refused to interact with the test. The officer read the DIC and the defendant refused to give breath or blood. Blood warrant was obtained and a photo of
Did you say it was in the middle district?
Your Honor, just have a moment. It was stopped at a stop sign.
All right. All right, Mr. Piper, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. Do you mind looking CPAs in the prior to the eye?
Yes, sir.
Yes, valid license. I am ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail, no more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Yes. The driver is eligible, Your Honor, and as to prior to the guys,
You are not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name. If you don't have car insurance, do not drive. That is a condition of your bond as well. Do you understand? If I find you drive without it, I will revoke your bond, put you in.
Your Honor, I am showing and operating a vehicle while intoxicated, on Louisiana. However, there's limited information that doesn't show.
How old is that?
This condition or,
How old is that?
since 2021.
Okay. I'm now ordering you not to drive any vehicle that doesn't have a guardian interlock on it. If you're caught driving a vehicle that doesn't have an interlock, likewise, I will put you in jail. If you have a problem with drugs or alcohol, Mr. Piper, now is the time for you to address it. Because if you don't, and it becomes an issue, I will address it for you. And I promise you're not going to like the way that I do it. Do you understand? I will do everything in my power to protect my streets at all costs. I don't care who you are or where you come from. For now, I'm going to have you go sign a reset with Victoria. We will have you meet with Fleischer for your bond conditions. You have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance, but it is your responsibility to stay in touch with him. If she tells you that she can't get a hold of you because you're gone or AWOL or you pick up a new case, it's not going to go well. You understand?
That's right.
The only thing I'm asking you to do is don't pick up any new cases, and don't drive any other vehicle without an interlock. Do you understand? All right, good luck. Thanks.
The next one is to Mr. Musa Slinan. Sliman.
Do you mind bringing them up? Hi, Justin. How are you, Justin?
I'm good.
What's new?
I have Robert Turner on. I just need to, he said he's over on the walk-in TRAS. He got approved at PTI yesterday.
Great. Okay, do it. You got it, man.
Thanks, dude.
Have fun. All right, you remember Mr. Sliman?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sliman, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. With probable cause, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you.
Thank you, Judge. On April 3rd, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, an officer observed a motor vehicle fail to signal while changing lanes. The officer was driving 92 to 97 miles an hour and defense motor.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
The officer was driving 92 to 97 miles an hour and the defense motor vehicle was pulling away from the officers. The officers paced the motor vehicle at 89 miles an hour and a 60 mile an hour per zone. Traffic stop was conducted and the officer observed the defendant behind the wheel operating the motor vehicle. The defendant was identified by a such driver's license. The officers observed the defendant to have dilated pupils, pressure of speech, difficulty concentrating, constantly moving around, a strong odor of cologne on his person, and the mild odor of an alcoholic beverage emitting from his person.
See a strong odor of what?
And alcohol, or mild odor of alcoholic beverage emitting from the person.
You said there was an odor of something else though.
Oh, strong odor of cologne. Excuse me.
Cologne.
Yes, sir. The defendant also had watery eyes and unsteady balance. The defendant stated he takes an Adderall prescription. Standardized blood sobriety tests were performed, where the officer observed 6 out of 6 clues in the HGN, 3 out of 8 on the walking turn, 2 out of 4 on the one leg stand. The defendant declined a breath test, and officers located a THC vent pen in the vehicle. Blood warrant was obtained and a blood draw was completed.
You prior to the eyes and valid license.
Just have Lauren Bowman.
Do you think that he was on something? Is that
That's
what
what the
the,
judge would lead me to believe, Your Honor, that from the signs that the officers observed, that was potentially what the officers believed at the time.
I'm sending you now for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system and then you have to come back. You're not to use alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication. And I'm telling you now, I will test you around 50 days from today. If you continue to use, it's not going to go well for you. You understand? You are not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name. So any priors?
Don't believe so, Your Honor. I'm sorry, it's still taking me.
Okay. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance, so you don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in touch with her. She'll tell you if and when you have to come back to court. So I'm going to send him now. I want to know what, if anything, is in the system. We'll have him come back and then we'll go from there.
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Take a seat for me, but don't leave.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Hi, Yashi. Come on. Hey.
Judge, I have a motion to withdraw on last name Kasem, Kasem.
This person here?
He's in the courtroom. It's not that old. Listen. I make sure it doesn't get too old.
Got it. Okay. Come up, Mr. Kasem. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your lawyer's unhappy with you, withdrawn from your case?
Yes, sir. Couldn't keep paying the lawyer since 2 weeks of this charge that I recently got, and I got suspended from my job. I work in the airport, so they take it very serious. I suspended without pay for 2 months, and then they ended up firing me.
Are you not working at this time?
No, I'm not working at this time. I'm enrolled in school. That's the only thing I have going right now.
Good. I'm glad that you're enrolled. Where do you go to school?
Aviation, AIM. So
You're gonna fly planes?
technician.
Technician.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to get done, but
That's a great goal.
I'm trying, yeah.
Just
I
keep it up.
Just the job part kind of slowed me down a lot.
You want to apply for an appointed lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll have you fill out an application. I'll see whether you qualify, and then we'll take a look, and then we'll go from there.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, I'll sign your motion withdrawal. All right, Mr. Kazem, if you don't mind, please.
Judge, I know you said that Mr. Simon has an elder adjustment and.
No priors? Great. Something else?
Yes, Mr. Turner, so he's going to do the walkthrough T-Res. I was hoping I could have his appearance waived for the next one.
Yeah,
If
I
we
mean-
just do 2 weeks and,
I totally trust you. If he's got everything done, it's waived.
yeah, okay.
No need to bring him here for, right.
Thank you, Judge.
If it's not done, we're gonna have an issue, but I suspect that you're gonna have this done.
Yes.
I trust you.
He's gonna do the T-Res and we'll get the
Worry about it.
contract back.
Got you.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So I don't do it now.
Sure.
You said yeah.
Victoria. Victoria, you're supposed to go today, correct?
I'm gonna come back.
He's testing today, yes. Okay.
On him?
Yes.
Yeah, test him to come back.
And then I'll give pretrial stuff for the day. Okay. You have any others?
Make sure you come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
She's gonna call him when she's done his file. Okay.
He said about waiving the house. That was my knowledge. I had this record back, going was on that side. Somebody went there and said, I didn't want to do something.
Here.
Yeah. My intention.
Oh, that's very Lord. If that's for, yeah, if you have any other reasons. Oh, that's the right. If you want to follow us.
Sure. Mr. Turner.
He was favored.
I'm just like. I'm so.
Oh, yeah. I do. Oh, you don't know who it is? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. No, I know, I did the training, I did the training, it's just I've never, my case would work, so. For subset, so if he wants to sign for
Thanks, see you later.
Okay.
It's been.
We have Edelbert Rosas on docket. Yes, Judge.
Okay.
On this one, may we have a reset so we can see what they decide on his mitigation packet? It's already been submitted.
Tell me, state, no answer yet. It's been 3 weeks.
Judge, Tom just submitted it yesterday,
Oh,
so there's not an answer yet.
okay. Yeah, we'll set it off for a week.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Judge.
Hey, Sean.
Morning, Judge. How are you?
See you, man.
I'm good seeing you too. Got Miss Garay on docket today. So it's Garay.
Okay.
And just received blood in today. I've got my staff found blood discovery order on it.
Got it. Okay. Give me a second. I'll get you a date.
Okay, great.
Salceda. Good morning, Mr. Salceda. I'm gonna have you sign your revisions, so whenever you're ready, go ahead and sign the signing file. And then I don't want to make that. You're gonna send them out for you, okay? So follow this. Mr. Rosas, did you need me?
Yeah, top of page 9. I need a reset, please.
Is discovery complete?
I'm sorry, I didn't.
The last name is Garay. Ga.
Mr. Salceda, just make sure you're.
It's discovery complete.
You do not have to.
I don't mind.
Your turn. Have a drink.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. How is May 20 through the 22nd?
You hear that?
Yes, the 20th would be great.
Okay, got it.
Done.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, man. Have fun.
All right. See you.
See you soon.
All right, sounds good.
You're good. Nothing is for you, and then.
Hey.
Yes.
I'm here on Perkins.
You got me to appear on that day, they're gonna appear on that app, just make sure you stay in contact with them, the one here, the right student, that's the two. But right when I sent that in there, which I'm about to do, you're gonna go to his address right here, it's right next door, you don't need to drive there. This lesson is.
Okay.
You're here last, she had just sent me all the stuff for mitigation. Judge, to be honest, I forgot to send it all out, and then when I was going through it to send it all out, there's a few things I needed her to change. So if I could just get one more week to get that in for them to look at. Thank you.
No more wake appearances though.
I understand, Judge, this needs to get moving, so thank you.
Fun.
Oh, yeah.
How long do we set the
They don't have to leave the first, he has a felony. Yeah, 30 days. He said he's not going to. Felony's tomorrow. Oh, he said that's tomorrow. So do you want like that really big? Yeah, that's good. How's, maybe, 15? 15 is good.
Are you glad for that? Yeah, for me, that's all we were.
Counsel for recess?
Hey, I heard these. So. Yeah,
Judge, for Mr. Hunter who's on docket today, he hasn't checked in with us yet. However, I did want to inform you that when you know how he missed his test on the 7th.
Counsel for recess?
That's when sorry, I'm getting messed up. But on the 8th,
Yes, he came in like at
yes.
sent him for a test.
Yes, we sent him for a test, and the test before that one was just positive for THC. The one from 4/8, that day that we sent him, I think that was Tuesday, maybe. I'm sorry, I'm getting it mixed up. He tested presumptively for benzodiazepines and THC.
Thanks. We'll just to the school.
Yes.
Counsel for recess?
Hey, Victoria.
Oh, over there.
Waiting on the. What is the time?
And then Herrera's. Anyone else on today other than I'm through?
Oh, sorry, I put it on.
I don't get it on computer.
Counsel for Artiga?
I'm printing them out now. So the grade is 19.
Hey, I'm something else I can show you.
Yes, sir.
It's like,
Yeah.
Morning, Judge. How are you, sir?
Campbell, Ryan. What is, I haven't gotten. No, okay.
Go ahead.
Judge, you ready for an arraignment?
yeah.
Page 19, Nava, come on up. That's this one, the next one.
Okay.
We're doing that.
Just get here.
He was here earlier, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Nava.
Good morning, sir.
So you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You're going to be probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney.
4/1/2025, officer observed the defendant's motor vehicle run a red light. Officer ran the vehicle and found the motor vehicle had expired registration. Traffic stop was conducted. Defendant was identified by name and date of birth. Officer observed the strong odor of marijuana emanating from the vehicle. The defendant handed law enforcement officers a marijuana pipe, a handgun, marijuana, and mushrooms recognized by
Mushrooms?
mushrooms. Was recognized by the officer based on training experience, was also found in the vehicle. And that gun was found, Your Honor. The pistol was found between the driver's seat and center console, within reach of the defendant, contained a magazine, 15 9mm round in it. For the reason that it is charged as possession of marijuana with the possession of marijuana at the underlying UCW.
What about the suicide?
No, sir, I only got charged with the,
It wasn't charged, no POM was charged, it was just the UCW.
I get it. Right? What about the mushrooms?
Mushrooms were not charged, Your Honor.
they weren't illegal. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Janava,
I
you're
know.
on bond for a felony. You've now picked up a new case with a gun, with a whole host. Here's what we're gonna do now. Number one, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm sending you now for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system, and then you're to come back. Do you understand? Pending what that says, we will do bond conditions. If you fail to go, if you fail to test, I will issue a warrant. Do you understand?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
Stop.
I'm gonna.
Don't say anything. All I want to know is what, if anything. Just take a seat for me real quick. We're going to get you out there. And then as soon as you come back, I'll have a lawyer for you as well.
Nava, right this way. Go ahead and sign it, figure this out.
Thank you.
Judge, the interpreter's here for page 28. Vasquez, come on up.
Can you reach out to the MAC for Mr. Nava, please?
Yes, Judge. Police, done? Yes. Go ahead and sit down.
Okay, are you ready?
Hey, you done her now? All right. I gotta beat you.
Who's this?
Which one am I trying to? I'm confused. ¿Hablas inglés?
Vasquez.
Okay.
Andrea Vasquez.
Andrea Vasquez.
ULLOA.
Uyos.
A new case? Are we doing PC? Got it. Okay. Are you Mr. Stephen? All right. Good morning, Ms. Vasquez.
Gracias.
Ma'am, you were charged with theft. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause.
Oír motivos fundados, saber los motivos por qué te arrestaron.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
Asignar uno de oficio.
Yes, sir. On April 2nd,
El 2 de
2025,
abril de 2025,
officers were dispatched to the
oficiales
service.
fueron a una llamada de un hurto.
Officers spoke with a loss prevention officer.
Hablaron con el oficial que estaba trabajando en la tienda.
The complainant stated that
Y
they
el
observed
quejante dijo que te observaron
on the defendants
a
on
ti
video
en video
placing children's clothing
poniendo ropa de niños
and accessories
y otros accesorios
into a backpack
en tu maletín
in purse.
o mochila y en tu cartera.
The complainant stated the defendant paid for her groceries.
Ahí dijiste que habías pagado para toda la comida,
But passed all points of sale
pero pasaste todos los puntos de venta
without paying for the clothing
sin
merchandise.
pagar para la ropa.
These items that were taken
Y estos artículos que se llevaron,
were $91 in children's clothing,
$91 en ropa de niños,
$9.98 in underwear,
no, $9.98 en calzoncillos
$39.92
y
in clothing.
$39.92
¿Es clothing?
Men's.
en ropa de hombre
And $25.96
y $25.96 de ropa de mujer.
as well as baby accessories
Otros accesorios para los niños,
totaling $67.85
total $65.85
for a combined value
para una combinación valorada de $235.
From
This was from a Walmart.
Esto era en un Walmart, dice.
Your Honor.
Ms. Vasquez, I'm going to find if there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case.
So, hay bastantes motivos para ir adelante con tu caso.
Check it out, Your Honor. Pretty sure Walmart.
I am ordering you as a condition of your bond not to go to any Walmart for any reason.
Para ninguna
If I
razón.
find that you do, or if
Averigua,
I find that you pick up a new case,
agarra-
I will revoke your bond and I will put you in jail. I don't know what your immigration status
No
is,
sé cuál es tu estatus
but if you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail,
y vas a la cárcel.
immigration finds you because they sweep it on a daily basis. They will put an immigration detainer on you. And you will be stuck like Chuck in custody
A quedar
until this
presa.
case is over, and then you get shipped off to immigration. This is the only warning that you will get.
Única advertencia que vas a
Do not pick up any new cases.
coger ningún caso.
Don't be a danger to my city.
No seas peligro a esta ciudad. ¿Entiendes?
Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance.
Un abogado no vas a tener que aparecer. Tu
He
próxima
will
vez.
tell you if and when you
Él
have
te
to
va
come
a
back.
decir cuando tengas que venir a corte de vuelta. ¿Ok?
He tells me he cannot get a hold of you.
Si él me dice que no se puede comunicar contigo o no
Likewise,
estás
I will assure-
recibiendo llamada, te voy a quitar la urgencia.
We'll have you sign a reset
Vas a
now.
firmar
We'll have you take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it,
la condición.
and then after that, you'll be free to go. All right, good luck, man. Thank you. Thank you.
And Judge, we're ready for our annual speaking.
This is Mr. Campbell? Okay. Good morning, Mr. Campbell. Mr. Campbell, you're charged with assault causing bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 120 days in jail with credit for the 19 days that you've done. I see that it's 2 counts of assault, right?
Correct.
You're gonna be
One is
dismissed.
going to get dismissed.
Okay, so that's the agreement. As you see, it's 2 counts of assault, 1 will be dismissed. Is this how you understand it?
Yes, sir.
You need to understand that you're giving up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement today. You give up the right to a trial,
Sure.
right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you are stuck with this for the rest of your life. You need to understand that from now on, you are facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up.
Sure.
Is this what you want to do?
Sure.
How do you plead to the offense of assault?
Good.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'll follow the agreement. I'll send it you to it. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Herman.
Hi, Judge.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Uh-oh.
Up here, I'm Eric Ramos. Ramos.
What's the word? What
I'm
happened?
sorry.
What happened?
The state's doing their due diligence and trying to get the surveillance tape to see if they can make the case.
So what we'll do is we'll set it for a 10-day discovery hearing. If you don't have it in 10 days, then.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. See, you lead with the bad and then it doesn't, it goes smooth.
It's never bad.
No, it was bad news. Sorry.
If they don't get it,
Yes.
justice delayed, justice denied.
Judge, I have a plea, last name Bowles.
Okay. Do you mind bringing them up?
Yeah, are you on the Friday?
Why are we doing this?
That looks better.
This sucks. You just want to end up with a conviction on your record? Is that what you want to do?
She bomb prohibited for almost 2 years.
Your Honor, yes, there was no PTI offers.
How many times?
It was for over a year. She got picked up on a traffic stop. I believe it was January of 23.
You say what I'm doing with my life?
Yeah.
I got a job. I'm gonna go back to school.
Baloney. Kiss it all goodbye. Not with a conviction, not with an evading conviction. You might as well just quit everything. When you end up with conviction on your record, you continually hose yourself. Not only that, this is the one that's an enhanceable offense, meaning you pick up another one of these cases, you'll be charged with a felony offense for the rest of your life. I'm not taking it. No. How old are you? I'm not doing it. No. Shoot, ruin her life at 18? I'm not gonna do it.
What's the alternative?
I don't know. I'm big.
Oliver.
You know, sometimes we have to save people from themselves because you're your own worst enemy. Did you graduate from high school?
Yes.
What do you want to do with the rest of your life?
You said what?
It's your life. You have your whole life ahead of you. And, you know, you're going nowhere fast. You've failed to appear here at least three. I mean,
It was twice in the original.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We should.
probation to try to keep it on.
I can't hear you, Justin.
Probation to try to keep it on.
Probation's not gonna keep it off the record, and they didn't offer a deferred.
You still, would you
Based
still,
on, based on what the court said,
what about this, the other one?
Judge, I just don't feel comfortable with PTI. We offered that, she took off after we offered PTI. I just don't feel comfortable with PTI.
You know, the thing is that you had this great offer, like when you first got here, where had you done like a rinky-dink class, maybe just a tiny bit of community service, they would have dismissed the case. But you've been gone for, again, a year. You've taken off multiple times. And it's like we have to beg you to get a dismissal on this case. Do you see something wrong with that?
I didn't have to beg you to come. I had to be in court twice. The first one, I didn't have to appear for court. The second one, I didn't know I had to be in court until the day of at 8:30 something a.m. And I was at school taking a STAR test, district test at school. It was raining that day. I don't know. Past that, I didn't know I had a warrant. Since then, I've been having a job. I graduated high school. I've been having a job for all these for the year and a half I've been here. I haven't got in no trouble. Yes, I'm still working. I have a full-time job. I just got off of work 7:30 today.
Let's see what else we can do. You know, I'm willing to give you as much time as you need, Aaron.
I'll talk to her.
But I don't want you to fail now at 18 and hurt yourself worse than you are. It's really hard living in today's society as a minority. And when you start racking up convictions, all you're doing is you're killing yourself. You know, when people see these, when you try to get a job, you try to get a loan, you try to get an apartment, they're going to use this against you all day. And it's not going to help. I'm willing to give you as much time as you need. I don't want to hold it against you now that you've been gone. I'm willing to give you time. Talk about it with Eric, see what we can do. But you need to think about your future because you only get one shot at life. You don't get multiple times. We all make mistakes. I get it. The idea is that you learn from this now so it doesn't continue to happen. You and I have had this conversation now. So if it happens again where you take off, because I'm going to notate everything we're talking about, you take off on me again, you start acting or doing crazy stuff out there, I will have absolutely no sympathy for you. But I'm trying to reach out to you now so you don't ruin what you have left. This life is about one thing. It's about money. And if you have it, it's a great life. And you get that with knowledge, with education. If you don't have money, this life sucks. Trust me. You understand? Take your time. Okay. Hey, you ready? Hey.
In the spirit of giving more time for dismissals, I have April Martinez on docket.
You're the best.
So we were approved for DWI PTI yesterday afternoon. She's not here because I hadn't heard from them. I told her to go ahead and go to work, and then I got the email approving us.
Not a problem.
She texted me. She said, I'm going to be completely honest. The interlock is not happening this month. She said she just paid all her bills. She's still behind on her car note. But she says next month she should be able to get the interlock on the car. So that's where we are.
Get it. But at some point we gotta put it.
Yeah.
So I will give you that time.
Yeah,
But
she's
let her
not giving up
know.
on me, but she's just being honest.
So give me a day,
A what?
like a day that you want.
Oh, a day that we want.
Right.
So I guess May. We check back in first week of May.
That's
Second, I guess a full
Okay,
month.
do a full month, but let her know after that.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna literally roll her day for day until she gets it. I'm gonna have her come every single day until she gets it. After
Okay.
that, she don't have it done.
I will let
Did
her
you
know.
apply for the waiver for the?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna do that, just
I have
to
an
make sure.
application for you over there.
I have it in my email too. Thank
Okay.
you.
Hi, counsel, come on. Okay. Is this an Artiga? Do you need a translator?
No, Your Honor.
Chelsea Artiga. Was this a denial? A denial of PTI?
No, she just accepted time served.
We're Chelsea Artiga.
Yes, sir.
Quiet for please.
So actually, you know, you're,
Just put your paper right. Sorry.
Me?
so you guys did work on the mitigation packet? Did you turn it in or no?
We did not turn it in because she decided that she was just gonna, she wanted to be over and have time served. I
You
went
know-
over all of that with her.
You're going to pay for this one way or the other. You know, in life, when you take a half-ass approach to something, you get a half-ass result, right? They have this program where you, if you apply, you get in, you complete it, this DWI gets dismissed. They don't offer it to many people and it's hard to get in. But if you get in, you get the benefit of a dismissal. It's great. When you plead to this, you end up with a conviction. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. Employers will see it. You want to apply for an apartment, you can't go, you'll never get into, you can't go to Canada. You're barred from going to Canada, you know, your insurance is going to skyrocket. There's a whole, it could potentially impact jobs. You need to know that this is a lifetime decision that you make today, because once you plead guilty, there's no turning back. Is this what you want to do? If you need more time to do the program, I'm happy to give it to you. But your case is old. I'm not going to give you much, but I will give you more time. But you need to understand that once you do this, this isn't target. You can return it because you don't like it. Once you plead guilty, it's on your record. It's there for the rest of your life. From now on, you will also be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. Not only that, you pick up another DWI, it's a $6,000 surcharge that tacks onto you. Do you understand?
I understand.
Do you still want to do this or do you want more time? You can, don't make a decision here in front of us. I can go talk, you make a decision, but once you do this, that's it. Want more time? Absolutely, please. Take your time.
Thank you.
Eric. Oh, Mike, sorry. Did you figure out the restitution amount?
You know who, Your Honor? With the wisdom of Solomon, who he cut that baby right in half. We're getting the paperwork together now, and I think once we get things done, we'll be good to go. We do need a Spanish translator just to make sure it's all done. So yes, you were right.
Whatever you need. Conditions are in place, so you're good to go. Conditions.
Speak for himself. But we have come to a tentative agreement.
I think at the minimum, defer is, or unless you want to do something else. What are you thinking, Stinking?
Can we get one reset? See if it shows up. I will reconsider our PTI.
Can you mark it so that, okay.
I watch it.
Come up, ma'am. Are you mom?
Yes.
Come on up. Thank you so much for coming. They need a little bit of time to think about whether they're going to re-offer the intervention program for her. It's a great deal where you do just a little bit of work, the case gets dismissed, doesn't go on your record. They want a little bit of time to make sure that she's going to come back. She's going to take it seriously. If she does, they're going to reconsider the offer. How much time do you guys want? You tell me how much. Done. Okay, we're gonna set this off for 2 weeks. I don't want you to use alcohol. I don't want you to use drugs. I don't want you to be in possession of any weapons. I just want you to work and be productive. And if you do, and if you show up to court, good things happen. Do you understand? I'm not asking for much. All right, so let's set off 2 weeks. We'll have you come back and then hopefully, all right?
She said red.
Jesse.
I'm trying to get there, Judge. Yes, sir.
What's new?
Oh, I have a motion to sub Mr. Hernandez Prado. Probably the clerk accepted it this morning.
Okay.
And this is the gentleman that Mr. Antonio Benavides was representing. And the gentleman has caught meningitis while in custody and was in the hospital.
Real quick, do you mind?
Yes, 254-4237.
Oh, hold on, 254.
4237.
Did you get?
You said 254-2230.
No, 42.
42.
37.
Hey, Hernandez Prado.
What is it, Judge?
All right, Jesse, I'm gonna sign it, and then you're on the docket the 23rd. Do you want to keep that day?
Yes, sir. We're fine with that date.
Okay, I think it's waived for that appearance.
No, he needs to go in because he's
no,
been in the
this is-
hospital since, and he hasn't had any warnings, anything given to him, including the ignition interlock, because he's been down with meningitis.
Are you bringing him in on that day?
Yes, I am. He's doing much better now.
Okay. Okay, we got you, Jesse.
Thank you. Y'all have a good
I'll sign
day.
it today.
Bye-bye.
Ready? Hi.
Here on Mr. Ralphie Jimenez, it's an FSGI, and I've already spoke to the chief about it. They've made an offer on the case for community service and an effective decision-making class.
Okay.
The only problem is, my client called my office this morning and says that he has the flu and isn't going to be able to make it in today, but he accepts the offer.
What does he have to do?
16 hours, community service and an effective decision-making class.
We're just getting kind of, I feel like, a little jacked around by the figures, so instead of
Okay. But I'm giving him 2 weeks. The case is 230 days old. You know, if he doesn't have it and then if he doesn't, at the very minimum, come as well, I'm gonna revoke his bond, you know? Victoria, bottom of page 15, 2 weeks, SFBF, they're accepting an agreement, a PTI, essentially.
16 hours training service and an effective decision-making.
No. Still want to do this?
All right.
Okay. You mind bringing her up? So, Ms. Artiga, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 2 days that you've done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. It's even there after you die. I'm going to tell you that if you ever get pulled over from now on, and you have even the faintest, remotest smell of alcohol or anything funky an officer comes up to your window and then they see that you have a prior DWI, it's probably not going to go well for you. And what we're doing today, from now on, you are facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand? No more proverbial slaps on the wrist. The other thing you need to understand is that from now on, there is a $6,000 surcharge on a DWI second that tacks on to you if you plead guilty to that. And if you fail to pay it, every $100 that you owe, you sit 1 day in jail. So if I were you, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, I wouldn't get into a car because you're playing with fire. You understand? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal, meaning once you plead guilty, you can never take it off. Is this what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? Is it true or untrue that you had a 0.15 or above?
This is true.
Okay, so true to the enhancement. All right, ma'am, I'm now going to suspend your license for 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license, and good luck to you. Thanks. Thank you, Counsel. All right, Mike, you ready? Oh, you need a translator. Shoot.
Oh, Miss Artiga.
I've really never met anyone from Texarkana, you know, so I don't know.
Judge, I was able to pull this off for down to the first part of elections.
Hey, what's up? You too.
No.
Okay, you want to give me the pause numbers on both? Yeah, let's see. Okay. Okay, thanks. Hi, Jeff. What's up? What's new? It's okay. Do you need help over there? No, over in 6? Okay. I know that she's out today, right? Okay. I think so. I'm not sure, but let me know and I can sign it for you. Yeah.
Todavía no, porque las condiciones hace que lo lleva todo. Es lo que no
It's a case that I'll show you when everything dies down.
We already asked on the file, asked you to sign for a points report and for a points report, it's a DPS report.
He's got a $250,000 bond.
No, I know, but when he's out on bond.
Oh, I see that. Oh, so you want to, okay. Yeah.
I don't know how you guys handle those.
So let's do this. Let's get the defense lawyer here.
That's what I was thinking.
To see if they have any objection to that, and then we'll go from there. If there's no objection, then I'll grant it.
I guess we probably don't care. But I.
You know.
Please, if it gets granted and Judge Sunday,
It'll probably be, well, he's on docket tomorrow.
He's docket, I put him on for tomorrow. He also has felony court tomorrow too.
yeah.
So we'll probably roll it to Monday, probably see him Monday. He already has a lawyer.
So,
On our case, he has a lawyer.
just because I'm aware of it, if you.
Just give her a heads up so she can get it ready for you, I guess.
I will, and I'll,
And we'll see if,
once defense counsel gets in, that's fine.
If he signs it, I can, if you email the order to me, I can get the record to you. I just need that to be emailed, but. Come on.
Mr. Avalar, Milton Avalar, we just need to approach for bond conditions, Your Honor.
okay. Do you mind bringing him up?
Yes, sir.
Did you see your case?
What? No.
Yeah.
You're right down.
Okay. Oh, the one you emailed me about this morning? Yes, I got that. So I'll take care
I
of it.
put it on for tomorrow.
Okay.
It's going to felony court.
Yes.
So we'll probably see him Monday.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I get the?
Blaze, he's representing.
Sorry.
For the murder case, he's representing on the assault. So,
Absolutely.
anyways,
Yeah, I see it. I got
so this is Mr. Avila. Can you refresh my memory about the complaining witness in this case, please?
Yes, sure.
Who it is and he's got the terroristic threat of a household member, now picks up the VPO.
Yes, sure. It looks like this was the one where the complainant was in the passenger seat.
Did you approach me to get
I believe, yes.
that you guys want to have access to each other?
No, that's not that one. That's a different one. That's one where,
So does she not want to have contact with him then?
Yeah, she wants to.
She wants to. Yours isn't the one where the woman got to a car accident.
Yeah,
That is you.
yeah.
That is him. Yes, that's when she got to the car accident, her
fire.
house burned down and all that.
Oh, okay, no, now I remember.
Never to have access to him. Yes, or for him not to have limited or restricted access.
So have you reached out to her to see if she make sure that
Yes, Your Honor. TBD did, and she confirmed that
she's okay with having contact with him?
well, there was sorry. As far as she confirmed that what happened that there was a fire in her apartment and that she got into an accident.
Right, but does she want to have contact with him?
I know you're not DPD, but I did receive an email from her, basically saying that I spoke with her that day. I mean,
Is she here?
She's not here, Your Honor.
So let's do this. Before, I want to make sure that the DAs get in contact with her. They talk with her, make sure she's okay with it. And if that happens, then I'm going to order you not to have any threatening or harassing contact with her and not doing possession of weapons. I want you to understand that you need to take this violation of protective order seriously, because if I put conditions on and you violate these conditions, I can have a hearing to hold you at no bond, zero bond. So you need to take it. I don't care what she wants, what happens if there's a tornado. None of that matters. A court order is a court order. You're expected to follow with it. If you have a problem, come ask and we can talk about it, like what we're doing now.
Yes, sir.
I want to make sure that they reach out to her. If she's okay with it, then we'll amend to no threatening, harassing, and no weapons. Okay? Give me a little bit of time because we're busy, as you can see, and then we'll see. If she's okay with it, then we'll do it.
Your Honor, this, from what I have on the record, I did find that what Fleischer stated to the prosecutor was that she just wanted the defendant to leave her alone, that they cannot see each other and cannot live together.
Well, that's why I'm saying you see something, he sees something different. The best way, if you can just reach out to her. I know that we're busy now, so you're gonna have to give us a little bit of time and then we'll get it, but we'll get it done for you. Okay?
Come on.
Just hang tight. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, Mr. Avalar. So take a seat, but don't leave. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks. Hi. Good morning.
I'm here on human matters. First
You've
is,
got both appointments.
one's from an appointment, and the other is like a breath discovery order that just needs to be signed from a case that I picked up
Got it.
yesterday.
I'll sign it for you.
Okay.
Have them put it in the queue and I'll sign it.
Okay, great. Thank you. The second one is I was wondering if we could revisit PC on Miss Miss Groves. I'm sorry.
This is the
Failure to ID.
Okay.
Yes.
On April 2nd, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, the law enforcement officer initiated a traffic stop and made contact with the defendant. Upon requesting identification from the defendant stated he did not have its own identification, wrote her name and did birth that the officer could not confirm. The law enforcement officer eventually matched the vehicle registration to the defendant's driver's license.
The problem here, if I remember correctly, that he asks her to give name, date of birth. She writes something different. That's not her identifying information.
Yes, Your Honor.
I think the issue with probable cause, Your Honor, is under the statute, she needs to be lawfully stopped and there's no justification for the stop.
Oh, I guess I didn't even think about it. Well, what was the stop for? Did you tell me? I don't remember.
Your Honor, the only thing I have in the DEMS is that it says law enforcement officer self-initiated traffic stop.
Oh, I can't believe I missed it.
Okay.
So what do you pull her over for?
She's
She's driving while black? No. Okay, no probable cause.
Okay, great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Hi, Mario. You ready?
Your Honor, this is off docket. I'm not sure if
I
you're
know.
allowing it.
At the BVR.
I do, Your Honor.
The coffee.
This is on Mr. Villalobos. Cause number is, 253-5611. He's on actually for tomorrow, Your Honor. The reason why I was here is because I wanted to see if the court would consider potentially rolling this to Monday. I'm going to be in Montgomery County tomorrow, Judge.
Zoom in?
Oh, yeah, okay.
We only have Zoom.
That's the issue. The client would have to be.
Yeah, he's got to be here. He's got to be VR. So he can be here. You zoom in and we zoom until like 1 anyways. So
Okay, good.
anytime, Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Take care.
what about discovery? Oh, yeah. It's from Mr. Joe Torres.
This must be divine intervention because I never signed the probable cause order in your case like you do with every single case. It's been sitting in the queue.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Meant to be.
Judge, were you ready for those case numbers I gave you?
Yeah. Nathaniel Bond, come up. Oh, State, can you help me out, please?
That's all right. You want to put this in? Put it right there.
Was this on yesterday, Judge?
Yeah. Mr. Bond, 255, 8319, and 8318. When you come to court, you come dressed appropriately, not in half shirts, dude. You're not going to a club.
I'm sorry, I
You
don't have that
understand?
much clothes. Yes, sir. Understand.
Why did you miss court?
Not valid transportation.
I will reinstate your bond today, but I'm not going to do this again. If you continue to miss court, it's just not going to go well for you. Do you understand? You get one get out of jail free card. That's it. You stand charged with 2 cases. You're charged with criminal mischief. You're also charged with assault of a family member. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Did you get the cause numbers?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
On April 2nd, 2025, Harris County Council's officer dispatched from assault in progress. The officer arrived and observed the complaining witness and the assault fighting. The officer made contact with the complaining witness and stated that he and the defendant were in a dating relationship. The complaining witness stated that they got into an argument inside the gas station when the defendant punched him in the face, causing pain, and proceeded to punch him several more times before the complaining witness started to fight back with the defendant. The second complaining witness stated that he started destroying items inside the
Okay. How much, as far as criminal mischief is concerned? Because I have here, it's a class A. So you really over $750 worth of.
I think you said one moment. There were multiple display shelves and stands that were damaged, totaling approximately $1,800 in value.
Mr. Bond, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm trying to find a job, trying to get myself together.
Where are you living?
Trying to mentally figure myself out as well.
Where are you living?
Everywhere.
This is not a good way to go through life, Mr. Bond. You know, you're begging for trouble. When you're living on the streets, it's an extremely hard life that ends nowhere good. Who do you have in your life that can help you out? You have mom, dad, anyone?
No, my dad lives in Arkansas now. My mom passed away. I have my best friend every now and then. She could help me out.
About dad? Why not dad?
He's
All
weird.
right. So I'm going to appoint your lawyer today. I don't want to use alcohol. I don't want you to use any dope. And I'm telling you, I'm going to test you. You need to understand this, that you probably at this juncture in your life have no one in this world that is willing to probably even pony up $100 to get you out of jail. You are out because I gave you, or we gave you a PR bond. If you don't get a PR bond, you will be stuck like Chuck in there until this thing is over with. And I'm telling you, it takes damn near 9 months just to get a 911. So imagine, you can be stuck in there for a long time. All I'm asking you to do, don't use, don't be a danger to my streets, and don't have contact with this complaining witness. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you need resources, a place to stay, food, you know, devices, we can help you out. All you have to do is ask. But I'm not going to be understanding. If you sit here, start picking up cases, you start going out there using all kind of crazy ass dope, it's not going to happen. You understand? Make good decisions, because if you don't,
Right.
okay, so don't worry about conditions. He'll be with Fleischer. Okay. So Vic, do you mind reaching out to the MAC phone, please?
Yes, Judge.
All right. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you sign a reset, Victoria. You were going to meet with Fleischer for your bond conditions. Then I'll have you take your seat in the jury box while I find your lawyer. Please. Did you get the bonds to reinstate? Both of them?
And Judge, are you ready for any presentation?
Yes, sure.
have the CD.
Good morning, Mr. Krasinski. You were charged with forgery of a financial instrument. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you've done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. Is this what you want to do? From now on, you are facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this. Undo this, do something else. Is this what you want to do?
Sure.
How do you plead to the offense, sir? We'll find you guilty, send you to it. Good luck to you, sir. Does this take care of upstairs as well or no? No? All right. Got it. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you. Hi. Okay. Mr. Slyman, come up.
Just for those for THC,
Anything, nothing else?
nothing else.
Don't use. I will test you 50 days from today.
Yes, sir.
If you test positive, you've continued to use, it's not going to go well for you. I'm
Yes,
not
sir.
asking much. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to, well, we'll set your case off for 50 days from today, and then I'll have to come back and we'll, okay? All right. After that, if he's negative, then we'll wait.
So do you want me to come back on?
She'll explain that.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
sir.
No, giving me, I have a meeting. She has to give me that. Sorry. The reason.
I'm sorry. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I know. That was so nice. But then I get back. Yeah. So thank you. Where? Okay. Well, I don't know who that is. Yeah, that's very last week. Well. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, can we are waiting, Mr. Krasinski's
for cause correction. We are waiting.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Check the free policies. Oh, yes, that is, they did.
Right.
Hello, Judge.
Hey, man.
How are you?
What's new?
Judge, I have Jorge Hernandez on your docket today, and it's old, Judge.
What do you want to do?
Well, I was supposed to email Blaze an outline of my evaluation to see if the state would agree to dismiss this case. There's some, I think, major issues in the case that I wanted to bring to his attention. I just didn't send him the email. I think it was.
I'll give you a week. Your guy's got to be here next time so we decide what to do with it.
Yes, Judge. Could we reset it for next Thursday?
Yes, it's yours.
Thank you, Judge.
So your client must be here at that setting, okay?
10-4.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bottom of 12? Yeah. Next Thursday must appear, please.
How much time?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Clear trial, must appear.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. No, right? Sorry.
You want to go do something else and I'll text you when they get here?
Last case of the two
Yeah.
ladies, I'm down from San Diego. So I'm supposed to go in lunch with them now, but.
Well,
I get it done.
hey,
I text two interpreters.
Yeah, and one.
sorry, Mike.
Didn't do it. I talked to one, but we'll get it, we'll get it.
I text.
This one. This lactation is haunted for life. Miss Hudson, ready? Hey.
Sorry, last one, this is an alter docket for Mr. Demir, case number 253-5289. And it's for a motion to withdraw. From the.
Okay, yeah, it's in warrant status for sure. File, I'll sign it for you now.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'll sign it.
Hernandez?
Wait, Miss Hudson, he has 3 cases. You only put 2 on the motion to withdraw.
Okay. Okay. Can I have that?
You put,
I always add that third case if you're okay with that, Judge.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, Miguel?
Oh, Miguel.
I don't have to.
Miguel Hernandez?
Do you have conditions for him over there? Yes. Because he has conditions with him. So I don't, did you file conditions on?
Possibly. Possibly.
Oh, I think that's for them. Over attorney.
I think you just fill out a reset form.
Yeah, I'm having issues. I have all conditions. for-
Ready?
Okay, and he doesn't need those, he has conditions with me that.
Come, Mr. Slater.
He signed his reset form.
No, he signed it, reset, you just need to reset it with Victoria.
All right, reset it.
He did. Oh, well, do you have this reset paper?
No, that's what I thought they were doing there.
Okay. Or I guess, yeah, they.
Hey, Miranda, my name is your help.
That's Courtney. Can you pass me the reset?
Mr. Badon, come up. Not only have you continually failed and are always late to court, you failed to repeatedly appear in this court. And I now have your bond set at 5,003. Goes with you. Enough is enough. You can't keep doing it. You can't just come when you want to come. We have court dates. Give you a lawyer. You can't just do what you want to do.
Transportation issues.
I'll appoint your lawyer today if you don't have one.
He does it, Judge, all of them.
Can you appoint,
Yeah,
please?
Hernandez.
It's not.
I'm gonna go over your conditions of payroll. I'm not gonna come to get my documents.
Does she?
Universal alcohol, you're gonna sit next to your random blood testing.
Hi.
Morning.
I'm Aaron Joseph Sampion.
Okay.
We made an agreement to take a drug awareness class and then the case will be dismissed. So just a short time to get that done and come.
Yeah, it's 192 days, so we'll give you a week.
That's fine.
Gotta have it done in a week. Let him know I'm gonna put him to trial if he doesn't have it done.
No problem. Yeah,
Okay.
next Thursday. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
It's amazing when you, like.
Yeah, we're ready, we're ready. I'm translating here, graciously.
Hi, Blossom.
Hi, Aaron.
Mr. Monk was about to lose it, so we gotta be careful.
I don't know if I go that far, but I do want to see my grandbaby.
I'm kidding.
You want to see your grandbaby?
My grandbaby's in town.
Oh, they're in
They just came
town.
this night.
Well, you should have taken the day off.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
It's a day off.
Yeah.
Buenos días, escucha. Lisa.
Good morning, Mr. Jimenez. Is it Jimenez, right?
Señor Jiménez, ¿es correcto?
Or Hernandez?
Hernández.
No, it's Jaime Hernandez.
Jaime Hernandez?
Mr. Hernandez, you stand charged with the offense of failure to stop and give information. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 6-month, they're offering you a 6-month deferred type of probation. You need to understand that this is a great probation that if you complete it successfully, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. But you need to understand that you give up nearly every right known to man by entering into this agreement. And if you fail to live up to your side of the bargain, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. We will have a hearing. You will be facing 180 days in jail.
80 días de cárcel.
Do you understand?
Yes.
It is a 6-month deferred. The only condition is that you pay $2,000 in restitution to the complaining witness. Does he have his Texas driver license?
No.
Does he have the ability to get a license?
No.
You have a lot writing on this, Mr. Hernandez. If you go to jail and you're not in this country with permission and immigration funds you, it's probably not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes.
You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Do you understand?
¿Usted lo entiende?
Sí. Is
Yes.
this what you want to do?
¿Lo que desea hacer?
Sí.
Yes.
How do you plead to the
¿Cómo te
offense?
declaras
Guilty or
en la
not
ofensa,
guilty?
culpable o no culpable?
Culpable.
Guilty.
I'm not going to find you guilty. I will withhold that for 6 months. I'm going to hold you to this probation until restitution is made whole. I've literally held people for 3 years to get them to pay restitution. It's only fair. Now, you are not allowed to drive. If I find that you're driving while you're on this probation, it's really not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
¿Usted lo entiende? Yes.
So let's set up a payment. Well, yeah, no driving affidavit, but let's set up a payment plan. I'm not going to hope and wish and dream that just, so we're going to set up a payment plan for you.
Plan de pago.
Do
You
you?
said $400 a month is what you could pay.
$400 mensuales lo que puede de pagar.
So
400 times 5 is 2,000.
is this something that you can make? Can you do the $400 a month?
$400 mensual? Yes.
Okay, then that's the deal that we will make.
Es lo que vamos a hacer.
If you,
Hacer los pagos como el día primero.
I need to make the payments on the first.
that's okay.
Está
I
muy
will-
bien.
whatever you want to-
Voy a hacer lo que usted desea.
If you need more time,
¿Necesitas más
we
tiempo?
can give you more time.
Podríamos dar más tiempo.
No,
No.
lo que quiero es, si puedo hacerlo más rápido, más
If I could
rápido.
do it, the quicker I can do it,
Pay it off
si lo paga antemano,
in half the time.
en menos de,
I'll take you off early.
le voy a quitar
Okay.
de,
The minute you pay off the
el minute-
entire balance, Take-
a balance, I'm so sorry. Can I take this call? It's the hospital. Oh, shoot, they hung up. That's okay. I'm sorry. It's my husband
I
had
know
surgery.
it's, so, well, let's get this done. All right.
Okay, these are.
Any issues you have, talk to Shatoria. We can work it out. Don't just take off. Don't pick up a new case because I will issue a warrant.
Pero si
Do
no,
you understand?
¿está bien?
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Thank
Oh,
you.
shoot, shoot, shoot. Hello? Hello?
And concern is restitution to the claimant.
And the other thing is this police that he's on to solve their work.
He's done. He's done.
He's done?
Yeah.
Reading self retrial?
He's done.
Yes, he's done. Okay, well, then you're
He's
good.
done.
Hey, we spoke with the, can I give you a call number real quick, please?
Go ahead.
247-6391.
91.
Yeah, I remember we spoke with the lawyer yesterday regarding this bond buy. What did we do? Do you remember?
I remember he said that he was
resided.
Okay, so we kept it on for Thursday.
Yes, we still
That's
kept
what-
it on
okay.
because he said that he wasn't still getting in
Right,
contact.
I forgot to do the order. Okay.
And then I saw the one that came in today.
Wait, so it's today?
No, or did we keep it on for Friday? Because he had another bond violation
Today's
come in. He has two pending. Just put on for. Yeah, he's put on for tomorrow, Judge. Yeah.
It didn't get changed.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, I see. You must not have.
Well. 14. That'll be the last grade this year, so it doesn't the 8th of this week. All right. You're welcome.
The new count that's in here, said the home invasion was in Southwest. I'm sorry. The guy got killed. Fire on the gun. Just started to do that. Homeowner.
It was one that I would wait on you.
Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'll shoot you there. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Sounds like.
My name is
Oh, thanks, sir. I didn't know that. There it is.
Yeah.
Judge, you know you got birth.
Hi.
Still getting for me, but
Huh?
still Andy from him.
That's okay,
Thank you.
for sure. So what happened with Miss Salmeron?
He's missing.
Really? What happened?
There is an issue, Your Honor, with whether or not, we talked with an expert, basically, it looks like she's coming down, so she's not, time of driving, I think they're not issue with it.
ODRE.
Based on drug reduction.
Okay.
So, we're working on the notes right now.
So she'll be released.
She'll be released and then, yeah, she'll, but let her know she still has a felony case.
They
so
have to
she'll-
release it. They have to release her to that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
She's on bond.
Is there, guys, on Salmeron, is there a directive to release her to Hue? Can you check? It would be on the felony case, not on our case.
I'm gonna go talk to her.
Yeah, let
Thank you,
her,
Judge.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully she takes advantage.
Yeah, work on the notes once we do.
Sounds good.
I don't see anything there, Judge.
Really? No directive to release her to Hue? It's probably on the probation stuff.
Sorry?
It's probably on the probation paperwork.
Oh, you said 30. Totally forgot.
It's fine.
But where am I so far? I'm still working. So I can see that for directive, but then they sent another one right after, on the 7th, saying disregard previous hold. So.
Maybe for this.
That's a problem. I don't,
I mean, it's her understanding.
it's not my issue. It's felony court issue, so I don't want to get involved
Okay.
regardless, but,
Thank you so much.
yeah.
See ya.
It's good.
Yeah, man, good job. Wait, did you talk to her? Are you done?
Today.
Oh, got it.
No, you're, it's not your. Forgot.
Yes. Welcome to. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
Judge, I just wanted to bring up for Julio Herrera, the BVR that was on, but I wanted to remind you that we had already discussed it because it shouldn't have been filed.
Just today?
Yes, he tested today and it's still just the THC, but only THC. And it's still within the 50 days. But I just wanted to bring that up just in case Victoria needed it, because I know you said we wanted to continue supervision on it.
Yeah, come up, Mr. Herrera.
I haven't seen it. I'll check right now for you.
Oh.
Thanks for the time, sir. Please come home. Okay. What's that?
Don't use Don't use alcohol. Don't use dope. It's not going to go well. Do you understand?
Sir?
Okay. So let's reset the case for,
Monday? Use a Monday, Thursday test.
yeah, okay, go for it.
Herrera?
Yeah. I'm going to I'll let Pons know as well. I'll respond.
Okay.
Somebody else, but don't want to read that email. Yeah, comfort, anybody would, you know, we should find out, but if we don't have anybody, right? Oh, there's a email, but we don't have.
All right, there you go.
Flores? Just a minute, we have this done.
So one way.
The picture of the, everyone one day, the research, so as soon as we take the results, so then we can check the next session. There's no, but it's written down on the child's notification. All right, go ahead and spell. Maybe we have copies of the way.
Oh, you have more than email, like that, it's way go, pretty go. Did you also look in the?
Yeah.
So, the thing, don't.
You guys have a heater on? Can you turn it off? I'm sweating. And I refuse to leave.
They're melting.
Okay, Judge, are you have a moment? Page 17, bottom of 17, step for arraignment shall go here, first time.
2501.
And then top of page 18, the petition for non-disclosure. So state opposed. State.
Well, he's busy. I'll talk to him in a second. It's not a rush. And are you waiting on something?
I am. I was just gonna see, ask Victoria how long she thought you guys were gonna be here.
Go.
Well, Mr. Hunter, he's set to drive.
I just go. You can always zoom in.
Okay,
No need for you to wait.
Well, one of his children is in the emergency room. And so he's getting me documentation because I know that
Oh, he's not even here.
he's.
So
I'm gonna revoke the bond and then he can give whatever he can get, but I'm done with him.
Okay.
I'm done. It's
Okay.
always something, it's always this, it's always that. He shows up yesterday at 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock after admonishing him. Okay, so just go and then we'll get a hold of you,
Okay.
whatever. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that we also Mr. King. They gave her everyone will consequently be granted.
Hey. Hey. Anna.
Oh, he's your judge. Okay. Okay. Okay.
No, I'll make sure I can get that.
Okay.
Judge Simpson? Okay, you can go over there. When you're done, come right back over. Your attorney?
No, I'm not waiting. He comes back tomorrow.
Okay.
No.
Come back tomorrow. Okay.
Can I wait more?
Yeah, you can wait for your today. Once you're done with your test. We're gonna come back tomorrow to just.
You want to go through it? Who else?
Page one, bottom of page one, I went out there looking for. Because the interpreters.
Hold on.
The interpreter will be out for 2 hours. And I don't know where the interpreter is, I don't know where counsel is, but.
Is the defendant here?
Yes, the defendant was here. I don't know where they are.
Enrique. Hey.
I went out there and.
Okay. Who is your guy? Is it on dock today? Is it Mendoza?
Never Santiago Cruz Mendoza.
Oh, yeah. Because they, I don't know. There's actually some. I just.
Oh, you said you don't know.
Yeah. That's when, but other than.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have anybody else?
Yes.
I'm just gonna check in with 6. I'm just gonna let them know that I'm.
Sure.
waiting on-
Yes.
Wait, you know what?
It's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't have an interpreter. Give me your cell phone and I can text you. when
I'm just gonna walk the one
Okay.
step back.
Yeah.
Less than a minute.
With you.
Yes.
Hey, Brandon.
What's
up, man?
Or the attorneys haven't shown up. What did you want to do with page 3 and 4, Avalon? I know you say it's on, the councils.
Is he still here?
No, I don't see him. Well, the defendant, I don't know, but counsel is.
No, I know he is. Hey, State, did you reach out to the complaining witness for Avalar by chance? It's dead now. You want to try now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, so defendant's saying that he wants to have contact with her, and I said that we'll reach out to her to see if she's okay with it, just to verify. And if she is, then we'll do no threatening, no harassing.
Your Honor, we'll say,
Tuesday, the 15th. That'll be a
Please.
Okay, got it. He's free. Counsel for
Hi, Camille. How are you?
Yeah. The only thing that lose back yeah. Very long pressure. We sit on.
Oh. Ms. Longmiles.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
Are you our interpreter as well?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes,
Hi.
so we've been communicating with the client. Help go over everything.
What's his last name again?
Alpha King.
Oh.
I believe this is the setting where we'll be setting it for trial, so I wanted for him to understand clearly what that means.
Okay, right. Just let him know that after today, if we said it, I'm not taking anything else afterwards, you know?
What do you mean taking anything?
Like, I'm not gonna take a time served on the day of trial when we get everybody over here. Everybody has to prepare for trial, wasting everybody's time. Is there a plea bargain now?
There is an offer, but it's, yeah.
What's the offer?
15 months.
Straight.
That was my understanding, but it should be deferred. It should be deferred. It's possible it's deferred, but either way, it's.
You got.
So I was gonna speak to
let
the
me know.
state first.
For sure.
Yes, I have bond. All right. So how is I just asked her, she said no. Like, you get chance. One, and then they But you're, I know. Thank you. No, thank you. I know, yeah. Yeah, so I think she's happy. Thank you. You're welcome.
Vic, are we expecting Alan back?
I can email us.
So I want to let him know that we're gonna modify the conditions to allow contact. No threatening or harassing, but we need the defendant to sign conditions to that. So, yeah. So if he wants to roll it to tomorrow, because I don't know if they're still here. I mean, I don't know if they're still here. You can't sign via Zoom?
No, I'm sure the defendant's still here, but Alan just needs to be here.
Mendoza?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that's cool.
I'm already getting stuff right now.
Yes.
Actually now.
We're gonna do
Okay.
that.
Todo en español. Okay. My name is Mr. Cruz Mendoza. Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you've done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. If you ever get pulled over, first thing an officer does, they look at your record. If they see that you have a prior DWI and they roll up to your window and they smell alcohol or they smell dope or anything funky, it's probably not going to go well for you. And what we're doing today, after today, it's a minimum of 30 days in jail. If you're not in this country with permission and you do that kind of time, you can all but, do you understand what I'm saying? If I were you, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, I wouldn't get into a car. Not only that, it is a $6,000 surcharge. You pick up another DWI. Do you understand? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, there's no changing. You understand? So no PCI, just wants to get it. All right. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty, sir? I'm gonna find you guilty. I'm gonna sentence you to 3 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 1 day that you've done. I'm now going to suspend your license for 90 days or your ability to get a license. Don't drive. If you get into a car and you get pulled over, they're gonna see this. It's not gonna go well.
No le va a ir muy bien.
Man,
¿Lo entiende?
good luck, sir.
Yes. Buena suerte, señor.
Judge, on the surcharge, you asked you to waive that, the DPS.
Your lawyer is asking for me to waive a $3,000 surcharge. We all make mistakes. But when you continue to make mistakes, whether you endanger other people's lives, it's unacceptable and you will pay for it if it happens again dearly. You understand?
Claro, sí, ocurre de vuelta. ¿Lo entiendes?
Yeah. Okay, I'll waive it for you.
No le va a cobrar los tres.
Okay.
Wait, we're not the court, Judge?
John, may I approach?
Please.
Al-Sakini, Muhammad Al-Sakini.
Yes, yeah.
I'm approaching with the state, with the chief specifically.
What's the word?
So, thank you, Your Honor. We have been going under the assumption since the inception of this case. 3 days ago, the complainant came into our office, and I shared these notes with the defense, that she no longer. I knew this case, I would have asked for 1 week, so they could evaluate the case, without her. Because we had been going under the assumption of this case, the private case with her.
Okay.
We will have a decision by that week.
Okay. All right, so we'll do the week, the next week, it's either plea or trial. Yeah.
I think we'll have a resolution.
Okay, so he's, must be here as well, and then we'll resolve it then.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
For sure. Just give us a time because we're gonna need the translator again. So just like give us a roundabout time.
Okay.
Set it for later on. That's okay too, because I know you have other work. So if you want to set it for like 11,
Okay.
it's up to you, whatever you want.
He said a week. I just thought about that. That's next.
Or I mean, if we can do it beginning of next week, I mean,
Okay, that's fine.
it's
You're okay with
like,
the beginning of next week?
Yeah, it's fine.
it shouldn't take long to eval it.
Monday to Tuesday work?
Yes, that's what I was saying.
You want to do Tuesday?
Yes, sir.
So you want to do 11 so that we can get the
I'll be here
translator?
early then.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay, so just let Vic
I'm
know.
Harris County then.
Okay,
Thank you.
done.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Oh, let me show you something.
It was right here. I saw it.
That's your story. I told him, protect them. Yeah.
It's good.
Like, can you guys stop there, please? Y'all are pretty well, right?
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, this is fancy. Yeah.
Like 3 years. Slowly.
I don't need to be anywhere.
I still don't know what's up.
Really?
As far as.
Like,
No liquor. Good stuff. There's me, there's water. I think there's.
Oh my God.
I don't have to try. Maybe.
Yeah, you need to- I just like-
Yeah. That's good. Keep it up. Yeah, I don't know.
Tuesday or Wednesday is fine. See which one was. Okay. Tuesday is. All right, did you talk to him?
We got it done for you. Hey, Blaze, Mr. Avalar, do you mind filing no threatening, harassing, and no weapons, please?
Your Honor, you
Hey.
said I'm working out a plea paperwork on a case I'm gonna plead out. I just needed to reset one case and then I'll come right back and take this plea. Thanks. It's gonna be, he's got a weird one, long maybe. Let's see.
It's Sura.
Aparicio Sura.
I don't know about it, I'm served. He just had one dismissed.
He's got some serious repercussions because he's a resident alien and I told him, hey, you're gonna have to show up to La Migra. And I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm not prepared to just take a time served on it. He just had one dismissed. I mean, yeah. You know, he didn't get it the first time. Now we're gonna do it again in hopes that it doesn't happen. I mean, I'm gonna do probation, sure, but if you want more time, you can have more time, you know? So if he wants to go consult with a, let me see how old it is. So if you want more time, let him know. Probably now's the time for him to go talk to an immigration lawyer to figure out. But
The rules and the laws are pretty clear.
Yeah.
You could get deported and you're gonna, you know. So no time served acceptance by you?
no, he just had one that was dismissed and now picks up right another one.
Okay. We'll go from there, guys. I'll get
Okay.
a small reset.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jim.
Just say he said.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Are you waiting on something? What?
Nava, did Nava ever check in?
Just go. You can always zoom on.
Yeah, he's
You don't have
checked
to
in,
wait.
but he's had like 3 field attempts.
So, can we roll it for tomorrow then, for the results?
Sure.
Can we do none?
But I want him to test today.
Yes, Judge, so he tests today and we'll put him on. Yeah, I want to approach on PC for a video, but supposedly DVD's on their way. I don't know, we sure. I can also.
Who is this gentleman?
Ma'am, I'm a little hard of hearing, and I didn't know if my name had been called yet.
What's your last name?
Lee,
Judge, that was the petition for non-disclosure I was asking about.
Oh.
Ladies, I emailed you
Yes.
yesterday.
Did I, did I miss it?
Yes.
Thought I emailed it, sorry.
Okay, we're looking into it now.
Superman. You didn't have to think to immigration. Anyway.
Sarah, right? Come here.
Okay.
Hey, Blaze.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, right now.
How is? One. You did? When? There was two. You probably, what's the last one? I'll look. I'll look. No. It said the 20th? That's a Sunday.
Oh, no.
May 20. May 20.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Yeah, you sit down. All right.
Fantastic.
Getting ready, 20 years. If you would have came by earlier, you could have shut it down earlier, it could be done. The first name is Brad. Follow up on this and stuff.
It went.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could have shut down earlier.
Thanks a lot.
You know, I was gonna get them.
Just.
That's cool. We better get shut down earlier than later. Felt like I threw out wood last night.
Oh, dang.
No.
No means no.
No, no.
Because I'm in charge.
You know, it's letting you take them in, you have a good time. You know, but that's a fun.
I know, but they don't.
Sounds so good.
Yeah, they want DVD to be. So I don't.
What's tomorrow? That way you'll sit
Okay,
here and
okay.
wait. We can do the PC tomorrow.
Okay.
And your client doesn't have to be here to do it.
Okay. And then your other one for Toba, so you have a friend? They said-
Yeah.
So I have
Yeah,
everything
sorry.
running already. No, it's okay. I know y'all are short, well, maybe it's short. So I'll put it provided. So I'll just put it back on.
I got a receipt. But.
that video you see those
Because I want to see if I need to see.
What's,
Okay, I'm making a little difference. Tell me that, you already gave me the May 20th, the card, Alberta Cardova. And here's the version. All righty, got it, thanks.
You're welcome. Judge, did you sign the petition?
What did he say?
For me?
What did he say? Did he say something?
Oh, unopposed.
Is it, okay.
And he did email me back yesterday.
Okay, Mr. Lee, I'll grant your petition.
Thanks a lot.
I'm gonna grant your petition.
Yeah, the leads, yeah.
It'll be a minute.
No, that's what you say. Oh, right.
Just let him know if you don't, yeah, then I'm gonna grant it so he knows. If you can put it in the queue. That's fine.
George, on page 11, Hernandez Benny, counsel emailed saying that is having surgery today. And today the defendant was plea or central trial.
Is the defendant here?
Yes.
Yeah, if you go there.
yeah.
And I emailed counsel and somebody else.
Okay.
Okay,
Not necessarily, it's just everybody needs that.
I know, yeah, that's what Lauren was telling me.
I think Morgan. Ashley.
Let me call Joseph. When do you want me to put the numbers on? I guess do a week. Yeah. SFBF 1 week, clear trial. Yeah.
I know, I corrected on me,
So your case is 200 days old. It's time to do something with it. I don't know what is going on with your lawyer now. I guess they're saying.
He had a surgery or something.
So what we'll do is we're going to set your case off for a week. Next week, you must have met with your lawyer to figure out what you guys want to do. I'm not giving you any more time. It's your responsibility to get with him, to look at everything, go through the evidence, and make a decision. It's plea or trial at the next setting. You understand?
Sir.
Okay, we'll have you sign a receipt. We'll see you in a week. Hi.
Off docket matter.
No. Which
I
cousin?
think I came late enough, it might be. I wouldn't come in the middle of docket, heavy docket. but-
Doesn't matter.
Okay, it is
Cousin.
on Alexander Suvorov. You'll remember it when you pull it up, 2557095.
Yes.
Young kid. Okay, so my only, all I'm approaching on, you have him doing random urines weekly, which we're totally fine with. The only issue is he lives in Cyprus and you're having him come down here and he can't drive. He signed no driving affidavit. So his father has to, it's random every week. So his father has to like call work immediately and say, I can't come, and take him down here, and they live in Cyprus. So the only thing I'm asking is, can he do it in Cyprus? Is there a place there?
The only thing he could do is go to a Quest diagnostic. And I don't care. The only place is a Quest diagnostic.
Okay.
That I know it's a reputable lab,
Okay.
not Punka City Drug Testing 101 where you can buy a result. Because
Okay.
there's so many of those places. It's a Quest.
Quest.
Anything other than a Quest, I'm not going to take it, and he goes to jail.
Okay.
Just let him know.
Okay, so as long as when they call, he goes right to Quest.
And gets it to you.
Yes, I have to
But
make
we're not going
an-
to sit here and go chasing him for it.
Where did you know that? This is used to his out here.
He went to 49, but he did it and he left, so.
Okay, well, what would you like to do about him getting his signature?
You said signature?
Yes.
Just waive it.
Wait, it, Judge?
Okay, so.
Judge,
we have an arraignment on for
the
such a thing with it done today.
Yeah, but
what do I show?
So I was just advising him that he gets all of them to go.
Yeah.
All right, and to just Pretrial services first, since I'm making this order, they should get them 867
Real now.
Get your sister.
2559272, last name Perez.
Okay. That's got to be a misspelled first name, huh? Come up, Mr. Perez.
Either right there, they're right here in front of the judge. Hands off, right? Yeah.
You speak English?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Perez, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You ready?
Judge, I don't think I got that cause.
I'll give it to you. 255-9272. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
Judge. On April 9th, 2025, in North County, Texas, a law enforcement officer, he was on patrol when he observed a vehicle with illegal windshield tint and the front windshield traveling Down the road, law enforcement officer conducted a traffic stop.
Did we not have this exact one? Was it like yesterday or the day before? Same thing, really?
I'm not sure about the illegal window.
It was tint and then but there was, on that one, there was something else. Okay, anyways, go ahead.
I'm sorry, the law enforcement officer made contact with the defendant who was identified by a section driver's license and observed a strong odor of marijuana emanating from the vehicle and his person. Law enforcement officer immediately detained the defendant and asked the defendant if there was any marijuana in the vehicle. And the defendant admitted to having half a blunt and a pistol in his glove compartment in the vehicle. Law enforcement officer conducted a proper car search, which resulted in the finding of a Glock firearm located in the glove compartment and 0.30 ounces of marijuana. Marijuana in the firearm, we're in the defendant's care custody control. And that's.
I find it conclusory as well. What does illegal window tint mean? How is it illegal? Why? You know, it's completely conclusory. Is that the only reason for the stop?
That is the only reason I have to stop here.
Okay. Mr. Perez.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find that there's no probable cause to go forward in your case. When you have illegal substances in your car, you are rolling probable cause. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Probably be careful out there. You get one life. You start racking up convictions, it's not going to go well for you. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Take a seat for me, please.
Dave, are we expecting a nollie?
Sorry, I'm looking at that.
Let me give it to you. You ready? 255
255.
9272. Did you get conditions in Avalar? Yes.
Avalon?
Avalar? Yeah. Or, yeah, Avalar.
No, hypothetical.
Sure.
No.
Just as far as if an officer does see what they suspect to be illegal intent, how would that?
So you tell me something is illegal, great. How? Why is it illegal? I mean, what grade is his window tint? How do you know it's illegal? Just by looking at it? Great. What grade is illegal? What is his grade? You're telling me it's just illegal window tint. I need more than that. You know, you have to, for probable cause purposes, it can't be conclusory. You can't tell me he was just speeding. How is he speeding, right? You can't just say he was weaving. How is he weaving? We need a little bit more information. You know, you can't just say something is this and make a conclusory statement without justifying it.
Yeah, I'm following.
Thanks.
Just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, because you have to justify why you're doing something. We don't, in this business, we don't work on hunches. We work on, okay, this is the law. This is how the law was violated. And, you know, I don't find no probable cause just for, you know, shits and giggles. It's got to really be there, right? And every case is scrutinized. Every case is held to the, you know, to the proper standard.
And this is just talking stop packages. They'll say, okay, there's something we see, something's like they'll pull over, then they have the thing, where they say, is
Yeah.
X grade, and they say,
You can, there's a way that you can see and you can tell what it is and put it in the report, right? Don't take it personally. It's nothing against you guys, right? But, you know,
We're not writing it.
all I'm asking, I want reports done well, you know, and
So as long as we, I guess, say what the illegal was, whenever we put them over, because I know it's 80%.
I don't know. I have no idea what it is, but if you're telling me something is just weaving, you tell me it's illegal
So
in the
it's
tint, okay,
particular-
great. What is his tint? What does the law say? And put it in there so I know. You telling me that it's legal means nothing.
Gotcha. Because I know it's 80% was the law.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Front windshield. No less than 80%, but.
Yeah.
But if he had the reader, I guess he could have put that and it was
Yeah.
at 50% or whatever. Gotcha.
Matt,
I'm just learning for myself too.
ready?
I'm ready to approach, Judge.
What's up?
I got Mr. Jenkins's TRAS results.
Oh, how is Mr. Jenkins?
Uh,
Uh-oh.
like we have to talk every time we have some business with him. No, this way.
What happened?
He got, they recommended thinking for a change, anger management. State has offered a 1-year deferred with the appropriate conditions that go with that. They would also help him find shelter during this time.
And watch your step, it's a Lulu.
However, Mr. Jenkins was asking me about a time served. And so he has 2 months of credit since he's been in, I guess, totaling the previous attorney that was on the case and then my time with him. And then.
Time served just to get out, right?
Well, time
Yes or
served
no?
because. Yes or no?
Just to get out, just to get out.
I don't just want to get out. I feel like I learned my lesson. When I committed the crime at first, I didn't know that I would be charged with anything. I didn't know that I would be sitting in jail, but now I know that I have consequences for my actions. I can go about my life differently. I feel like I learned my lesson.
So why not probation? Probation, if you complete it.
Because I
Yeah.
feel like,
Well,
Deferred is a type of probation that if you complete it, you don't have a conviction.
because I feel like probation, you're not really free. A lot of people go on probation and they're back in jail because
The only reason they would be in jail is because they don't comply. We don't put people in jail for shits and giggles, man. It's, you have rules that you have to follow. When you follow rules, when you follow the rules and when you do what you're supposed to do, good things happen. And the good thing with you is if you complete it and they end up not as convictions, you may be able to seal it in the future so that no one sees it. Well, the general public at least, but you just pleading guilty, you will now end up with a third conviction. And they're dangerous convictions, right? They're terroristic threats. What do you think future employers, people who want to give you a job, people who want you to stay at a shelter, they're not going to let you stay with these kind of priors, man. Every time you pick up a case, it's going to hurt you in a certain way. It may not be now. It may not be tomorrow. It may be in 2 years when you least expect it and when you really need whatever you're trying to do.
the reason I want to get time served is because I don't believe I'll be picking up another case. I know how to not pick up case. I know how to not break the law.
If I were to let you out today, would you do the deferred?
I would, but I'm asking to have a
Have the
different
same
option.
thing. If I give you the deferred today, I'm going to let you out. If you take the time served, you will also get out.
Yes.
Either way, you will get out today.
Okay. If I had a decision between the two, I would take time served.
You wouldn't want the probation to try to keep it off your record?
No, sir.
I think I didn't hear. We had all the time served.
Huh?
We had all the time served.
He's probably got enough back time regardless. So, how much back time does he got? Please.
Okay.
Yeah, Jenkins.
I didn't check his credits. I don't know.
It's got to be at least a month, I would say, at least.
No, if it's 60, that would be on the class B.
He has 69 days, or Blake Jenkins.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, 69.
Being short-sighted and not considering your future can really hurt you, Mr. Jenkins.
I am considering my
Let me
future.
finish, bro. Please, Judge.
I am considering my future. I know exactly what I'm gonna do when I get out. I have a whole entire plan. I already told you that I want to do solar sales, and to get a job in solar sales, I'm pretty sure that these convictions won't hurt my chances of getting on a team. So that's why I'm not too worried about the convictions. And I know that I'm not gonna pick up any more convictions.
I'm okay offering him the deferred and letting him out.
I know.
Giving him a PR bond so he can try to complete the deferreds. I'm okay giving you a PR bond today to give you the chance to finish or try to do this probation to keep it off your record. I will
But not
give
time
it
served.
either way. If you want the time served, you can have it. It's on you. But once you get that conviction, there's no turning back.
I understand. And then I'll be let out today if I do the time served.
I'm going to let you out either way. But I'm telling you, it's a bad idea to do the time served. And I think that it's a better idea for you to do the deferred adjudication, probation, to try to keep it off your record.
I'd rather do the time served, so.
Okay?
Yeah. I mean, there,
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink, as the saying goes.
just for the record, Judge, the reason why I said it's a deferred, because the probation was interpreted as one way for him. I told him about the deferred, we called it supervision, in order to get his record potentially sealed and potential benefits that could happen with that, perhaps an early termination if he was going along the great path and following whatever had been recommended to him by the TRES. Talking about his future and everything associated with having now 2 convictions on his record if he takes the time served, what that implicates and everything like that. So we had that discussion, but I just wanted to reiterate, he wanted to ask.
Would the people in the terroristic threats, were they just random people?
Your Honor.
Say it again?
He was at a gym.
At a gym. Okay, so both are just random?
The first terroristic threat was any member of his brother. So it's a class A. Second one.
Which one are you dismissing
Class A.
against the household?
It's not.
You need to understand that if you continue with the same course of conduct within a certain amount of time, they can also hit you with a felony. You could potentially be looking at 2 to 10 in the penitentiary. So I will do whatever you want to do, Mr. Jenkins. If you want to do the probation, which I think what you should do to try to keep it off your record, I'll take off all the fees. You won't owe any money. Is it 2 classes?
Yes, sir.
Just 2 classes? And that's it.
For a year?
I'll take you off early. You know, if you do well, after some time, show me that you're not using any dope or alcohol, I'll take you off early.
Time served.
Okay?
I'll go ahead and offer it. I did not realize he had timed out, so that's all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll write it.
Okay.
So we'll bring him back tomorrow to do it?
No, do it right now.
Are we doing that today?
Right now. Yeah. There's no sense in holding it for that.
21 days on
On the,
oh, this was the family. That was 71 and the other one was 69 days.
Okay, so either.
69 days credit on the other one.
Yeah.
Or where?
So, hold on a second. Let me make sure, please. For you.
71 on the older one and 69 on the newer one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why you take the credit.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, Judge, on page 29, Williamson failed to appear and counsel knows that it's a.
Okay. 5001.
BO,
Is it a first or a second?
I believe it's a.
I know it's old, but let me see. No, I'll just leave it, just 5,000.
Okay, do you guys have a copy of the petition for non-disclosure? I just signed it.
I've already signed it.
Okay, then we do, and then judge the dismissal for, what's the thing? For the no plea fee.
Yeah.
Correct, yes.
Did you file no threatening or harassing on?
Making no sure I've got on those dismissal.
Yes, ma'am. I believe I do.
Hey Blaze, did Pepina talk to you about a plea for Vadon? Stefan? Or?
You're done.
Because counsel's on his way to do the plea.
Ooh.
Said it was time served.
Yes, yes, I think, did I put it in? Did I put it in? I was thinking I did that. Hold on. Oh, no. I didn't.
This is early. Yeah, I don't see
Just
it in there.
On Avalon, do you want me to file on both cases or just one?
Yeah.
So,
Please. That way, if it gets,
yeah.
both get revoked.
I'm just there.
Oh, all right, then. What is he doing there?
You can keep it on his own record.
Okay. Yeah, pretty good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, take care.
Did you have a cause number on the dot?
Ready? 244-8675.
Chris?
309. Mr. Hicks. Oh, you're here. Oh, girl, I didn't even realize you printed it out.
Oh, yeah.
The round case number.
Look at her, look at her, look at her.
244. And Judge, you were asking about Avalon. Were you asking for a minute?
Yeah, they just filed it now. So just let me know and then I can sign it through and get them out.
And there you
Got it. I'm just going.
Yeah, I'm gonna plead, somebody here. But don't.
Hi, Mr. Slider.
Good, I watched,
Mike Slider, he just wanted to know.
I watched,
It's 12 and 1.
He's not listening.
I watched, the impact statement.
Oh, from the other day.
I don't know if you can, I don't think you can take impact statement before.
Hmm?
I don't think you can do one before the plea legally. Can you?
Oh, I don't know. She just said she wanted to. And
Yeah. I think it has to be.
she said she wanted to say something. So
Yeah.
I think she was really upset that,
It's a very interesting exchange in terms of how, really more of a legal question, because then I see why they do it after the plea, until you do it before the plea. It's like you're not really addressing the defendant, are you really addressing the judge? It's kind of two against one. Judge and the DA against the police, so everything's down. There's trial or fact that's actually a prosecutor. It was an interesting exchange, but you know how that turns out. So plea papers on Padone. How are you? So my law practice by me, right? So I won't have to be long. Not by me, like?
Nope. She's
I'm gonna say you had one. What did y'all ask me?
Sorry, Charlotte, it's okay.
Yeah. But it's not a way. Yeah. I think.
Got it.
All right, then, thank you.
Well, I think it's. Oh, yeah. So.
Like me, I know.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not using it.
Yeah, I mean, like my house manager, he had, say,
A lot more. If you find me, you don't need to. I'm not gonna do it. Word of mouth.
Get a guy.
Yes. Federal, this is 100-14, title 11 of business. Yep.
What? You don't want more time on Badon?
Sure.
This state, it's the particular first file judge, but he's following them now, so we're just waiting.
Yeah, but you're just getting on it today, right?
Oh, yes.
You don't want more time?
He's got the one who's going in. He doesn't want more time. It was a PTI where he had to fix his registration, and he said he never got it done. And he's moving to Louisiana where he's accepting a job, so he wants to put the celebration.
Okay.
If you,
You want to make a documentation on it?
would
No?
you have warrant for a failure to appear?
Here?
Judge, we're still waiting on that.
So he has a warrant for failure to appear?
We're still waiting on him.
Right.
So he has a warrant for failure to appear on the Don? And so is it, the issue being that there's,
It's multiple times.
so he would.
Yeah, I have his bond at 5,003 because it's multiple times he's failed to appear. He gets here like at 12 o'clock. Just, we're now, how is this case now?
I think that's why he wants to go ahead and take care of it.
The case is from 2023.
Yeah, he doesn't want to, he wants to take care of this.
So,
Has the job offer that he's gonna be starting there.
Okay.
He's ready to
Yeah.
move in the next week with the judge. But I talked to him a little over, so he's good.
okay.
Well, he asked me for that instead of TI, he never fixed it. So it might go up. Explain to them where they can find this.
Yeah.
You're on there.
Judge, I hadn't heard back from Alan. What do you want me to do? Oh, wait. Are you doing this?
I get, we'll set it off. I just need him to sign conditions and then we'll get him out. Let me see, I'll try to reach out to him. No, it's, yeah.
I'm ready for it, but
Oh, it's there. You can, there's no website.
Oh, you asked him for a website.
There's only, it's only like.
Hey, his phone number doesn't work. Victoria, his phone number doesn't work. Alan's?
Well, you know, I've never had to try to offer it.
I remember, I think like 2000 before. Like, down there,
I just want to be.
Huh? Okay. Hey, Kavita, you ready to do it for Dawn?
Yeah, deputy's gonna get it.
You what? Oh, that looks like this.
Yeah, you're right. No answer.
It's weird, right? It doesn't work.
There's some here that don't go by that.
So he had already selected the consent.
Okay, then do that, whatever it is. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But,
Did he went and did an interview somewhere? Did he not? I heard he went to go do an interview somewhere. No, he did an interview somewhere else, like on a radio show or something. Yeah.
Have you seen that?
But he did an interview with some other people and someone was telling me about it. They said he was kind of popular. But I don't know. Or it may have been, I don't know. Really? And are you gonna give him a job?
Right, if I
Judge, how you plead guilty or not guilty?
You know, it really is a shame that we have to damn near beg for some people to do anything to get a dismissal. You have literally had this case open since 2023 and an offer to get this case dismissed for doing one simple thing is getting registration on a vehicle. And just that would have gotten this case dismissed. And here we are, 2 years later, nothing has happened but the multiple non-appearances. You may not remember this tomorrow or the next day, but one day you can say, "Damn, why did I not get this done?" You know, now you're pleading guilty to this tampering case and it's going to end up going on your record. And it's going to be that for the rest of your life. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand? You're giving up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement, Mr. Badon. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty to an offense, it will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. Do you understand? How do you plead to this offense of tampering with a government record? I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement of 9 days in jail. I will give you credit for the 4 days that you've done. I'm going to roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. I hope in life, if you ever pick up a criminal case again, that you take it seriously. We don't ask for much here. When you show up, when you do things, good things happen, man. Good luck.
Judge, may I be excused?
Thanks.
Okay, do you have my pen and paper?
Mr. Baton? I can meet you here, sir. Like, you know what I know?
Did you get the stuff on Adeline?
We're actually getting them, yeah. This should be. And I'm doing a little bit.
Hey, Judge, there was one more arraignment, the federal here, page 20, Perez Ronaldo, set for arraignment, fell to appear first time and has a felony open warrant.
What's page?
20.
Oh, I remember this dude. 5001.
You can sign it there.
On the blue light, press down and hold for me. Correct. We let her take that. Yeah. I'm gonna get my copy. You've done that. Oh, yeah. Dismissal? Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
All right, Mr. Jenkins. I don't agree with what you're doing today, but far be it for me to really tell you what to do. The only other thing that I'm going to try to counsel you on is it really really sucks that you have somehow alienated everyone that cares for you in your life. Your father, when he was here the other day, there was no one that was willing to take you in. That really sucks. If I were you, I would try to do anything and everything possible to try to mend those relationships, because on your own, at your age, with no education, no job, no money, there's only so far you can get in life. That's why you have parents. That's why you have family to kind of help you out when you're down. But when you alienate them by continually doing things to mess up the relationship, it's not good. When you get out, try to mend those relationships so that they can somehow be back in your life and use them as a positive, role model, or try to get some help. Tell them that you need help so that they will help you, or somehow, but mend that relationship, because it's going to kill you. The last thing we want to see is you going out there becoming so desperate. You do something that lands you with a felony, or you're looking at 25 to life. Really, life's too short to spend. You now stand charged with 2 counts of terroristic threat. The agreement that you have worked out is they're going to dismiss one of those terroristic threats in exchange for your plea on the other one. The agreement is 180 days in jail, credit for the 71 days that 69, right?
One case was 71, the other one was 69.
Do you want me to put, is this against the advice of counsel, or what do you think?
Well, Judge, I just wanted to put that we had, I can suggest, I told him how this would, one thing I did want to put, for you to explain to him is this cannot be expunged off his record. He had a question about that. I told him it could not be.
I've been continually telling you, when you plead guilty, it goes on your record and it will be a conviction for life. You can never take this off. You can never, buyer's remorse, saying, hey, you know what, I want to return this because I don't like it. It's not target. You sure you want to do this?
Sorry. Yeah, it was against our recommendation.
I am willing to let you out today to do the probation, to keep it off your record. No. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal once you accept this agreement. There's no turning around and fighting this. You also need to understand that from now on, any new cases that you pick up, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. Also, you have no one in this life that is going to bond you out. So when you get out there, if you make a boneheaded decision, you will be stuck like Chuck, like you see now. So make good decisions. If you want anything, come back. I have Shatori here, who's amazing that we can get you resources, place to stay, food to eat, a tablet, a cell phone. If you want something, come back and we can help you out. You understand? Good luck. Or how do you plead, Mr. Jenkins? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Good luck, Blake.
Okay,
Okay. Mr. Avalar, come on up. We'll have you sign. No, that way. That's okay.
Judge, we have the one that came in for a motion to restore property.
You come at 9 o'clock when court starts. You don't come at nearly 1 o'clock, man. Who said that? And nobody told you that. No one says that. Court starts at 9. It don't start at 1 o'clock. On the phone, someone told me I won the lottery. Did you do anything with this?
Judge, I know one of them, this is the one I had tried to reach out. Yeah, I could, there's one of them, let me pull it up, Judge. This is one, no. This is the motion to restore the 2 count, correct?
Correct. Right.
So one of them I know, the earlier one, the lower case I heard, I saw on there that it was in PTI with a forfeiture levy.
Okay.
Judge, what's the name?
I don't know. Hey, do you have a cause number, Victoria?
No, Judge. Sir, do you have your case number?
Yeah, it's on the cross.
Okay, what is it? 867.
Don't.
7, go.
You know, there's a saying that goes, chiste repetido sale podrido.
Was that mine?
You know, when you say the same joke over and over,
It's not funny anymore?
it don't smell good.
It's still funny to me.
Oh,
Two, five, two, two.
2522465. Guys. 2522465.
2522.
465.
Judgment hearing of
Did we get the dismissal from someone? Yeah.
I've tried to get in contact with the officer. With the deputy, if I'm able to. To get him to try to give me the serial number off the gun to match the serial number to what we have. So I was just still not able to get in contact with him.
When did you reach out to them?
I believe it was Friday.
So those are the newer ones. The older one, Judge, what I can say is, and I'm pulling it up now, I can see the agreement here. I'm seeing the class forfeiture of weapon. I mean, our position is this is an agreement.
Yeah, I mean, if it's part of the agreement that he's supposed to forfeit the weapon, that's
That
part
was
of the
only,
agreement.
I can't say the same thing.
Okay.
The newer one was.
But can you verify that the serial number is the same on the gun on the paperwork?
We're trying to do it, we just don't, we don't have, I don't have the serial number and I don't have a way to get the serial number without the deputy. Unless,
Do we want to say if we can't confront them in a week, we just, you know?
No, subpoena him now.
Okay, that's fine. Or he tells us.
Right. Right. Issue the subpoena now. So come here. Come on up.
Maybe, and, Liz, did you have,
So you keep hand touch.
dismissal?
So they have been, the idea is that I want to make sure that the gun that you're saying is yours matches the gun that's there. So we're trying to match the serial numbers. They have not been able to do it. They've reached out to the officer. He's not responding. So we're going to subpoena the officer to come to court to try to verify everything. I mean, I got to imagine that when they take custody of the gun, they put the serial number in the offense report. No?
Yeah, that did. Let's, and what else I can do is I can try to check RMS to see if there's an updated offense report. That's the only thing I can do.
Can I say something? It's on Lockwood, the place where they keep the guns at. You can call up there and verify if it's there like that. You could do it like that too. Cause I already called up there and before, because I thought I could go straight up there and get it, and I gave them the serial number to the weapon and the case number, and they told me it was there.
Did I do that too?
They close. They close at 4 o'clock.
We can try to call them. Sir, he's now not panic, so can you give us, what was the address you said, sir?
It's on Lockwood Road. Can I look it up?
Is it HPD property room?
Yeah, the HPD property.
HPD,
Yeah.
Lockwood, you know? Okay. You want to do it tomorrow? Is it too early?
I can. We do Tuesday just to get John one more time, or we did tomorrow, is that okay with Judge?
You okay with Tuesday?
Like next Tuesday. I'll go out of town this weekend, so it'd probably be farther than that. Like Well, today's Thursday, huh? So we won't be able to.
You tell me what day next week.
We could try like Monday, probably.
Are you okay with Monday?
Monday's work time.
Okay.
Y'all want me to come in the morning instead of
I mean, like 11.
11? Okay.
Now, Judge, one thing I will ask, is the court willing to make a ruling on that older one, the earlier, and I'm gonna call it
The first one that, when you got the dismissal on the first one, part of the agreement was that you would forfeit the weapon in
Yeah.
exchange for the dismissal. So I'm not going to give that one
Yeah, you
back.
told me that last
Right.
time, yeah.
I've already said it. So, but the second one, the newer one is what we're talking about.
Yes.
And as long as we match the serial numbers, I'm going to give it back to you. Okay?
And I have to come up here, for all that to happen.
No.
Okay.
Can we put it on the docket so we make sure that it happens?
Because it's disposed of, no, it'll be like an error everywhere. They won't even be able to enter it.
I can't put it on the docket so that we'll actually, so come back, whatever day you want, we'll get it done. You just let me know if you want to come back Monday or Tuesday, whatever you want. If you don't have it done, I'm not going to force him to come back again.
I get it.
So we're not going to do this again after the next time. I'm going to put it on then. So it's got to get done by the next time.
Okay.
I'm not resetting this again.
And it's 11 o'clock on Monday. Okay, I got you. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Mr. Hughes.
Thank you.
Right, that's it, Michelle.
We're done.